grill. Hot dogs and a cold chill. We go wild just for the thrill. Cheerleaders doing their dance. Crowd in a football trance. Friends and beers in every hand. Living life like we planned. Let's up and go. We won't slow down in this wild football show. Let's up and go. We'll make some noise in this big crowd we know.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? Welcome, one and all, to today's live stream. Good to be live today. Hope you guys can hear me on your end. I actually can't hear anything in my headphones. Please stand by. There we go. Sounds better to me now. Okay, we're good. All good on this side. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the live stream. Looks like Animated is in the chat. Looks like Robert. Ooh, hang on. What did I just do to you, Robert? I accidentally clicked a button here, and I don't know how that happened, Robert. But I clicked a button there, and for about 2 seconds removed your wrench. Don't know how that happened, but you should be wrenched up now, sir. Always great to have you in here, Mr. Samora. Glad to have you with us. We got Sherry in the chat saying, Mario, I missed your face. Can't wait until football season. Sherry, thank you. Welcome back. Let's go ahead and get our chat overlay popped up here as well. What's up, guys? I got Lana in the chat. Curtis is with us. Manuel says hello, Mario 210. Go Knicks, says Weather Hunter. Who has the best chance of winning tonight, asks Electric Feel. Well, they were talking about how great Jalen Brunson is in closeout games. We will see if he can close it out here tonight. I don't know, man. Me, personally, I think it's going to be a really tough battle here for both teams. This is going to be a really good game. I'm so stoked for this one, man. Mr. Mojo says 124 incoming. Yes, sir. That is the goal for this live stream, Mr. Mojo, is to get the odometer broken once again. Maybe we can get to 124 and zeros. That's the plan, Mr. Mojo. Shane is with us. Herbert is with us. What up, Herbert? How are you, sir? Looks like Grastufe is with us once more saying, hi, Mario. Are you doing well? I am. I sure am. My feet hurt says hello. The death sentence is in tears right now. LeBron tanking freedom boom in the chat. Scotty says, good morning, big guy from the Philippines moving to Austin, Texas, Friday the 8th. Scotty, you'll be a fine addition to this great state, sir. Cujo, what's up, man? Cool. All right, guys, let's talk some stats, shall we? So, first things first, San Antonio and the Oklahoma City Thunder are on the other side of things, waiting for the opponents. And right now, the games that we are covering today, we've got the Knicks and the Hawks. The Knicks lead this series 3-2 over Atlanta. And on the other side over here, the Minnesota Timberwolves lead a 3-2 series as well. Let's see. Missing my scoreboards down here. Let me make sure I've got that set up. My score bug. Normally my score bot is on point. Let's just double check it here today. This should be good to go. Ticker overlay. I gotta log into this thing. There we go. Did it pop back up? 1 second. Yeah, so it's working here. Wonder why it's not working there. Okay, no worries. We can probably get the scrolling text at the bottom of the screen. That'll be fine. Cool. All good. Cool. Okay, so Knicks, Hawks, Nuggets, Timberwolves tonight. That's a Game 6 closeout potentially there as well. Down here, guys, Celtics, 76ers also going to be playing at 7 p.m. So in about an hour, there will be tip-off for this game. Another closeout possibility. Now, we could be looking at either Game 1 or Game 7 on Sunday. Does that make sense? Or is that on Saturday? Let's take a look at the schedule. I got myself confused now. Here's the schedule. Got it. So that would be for Saturday. Today we've got these 3 games. We're only covering 2. Tomorrow there are also going to be 3 games. We will only be covering 2. But let's omit tomorrow for now. The NBA currently has these 3 games tentatively scheduled for Saturday. They are assuming that all of these series could go to a potential Game 7. Now, if the New York Knicks and the Atlanta Hawks finishes with the Hawks winning this game, then we will get Game 7 on Saturday. If the Knicks win, we may not see the Knicks play for a while. Now, there could also be a Game 7 here if the 76ers win at home today. Or if the Celtics win and the Knicks win, we'll probably see Game 1 of that series on Saturday instead. So the only way we'll get Game 1 of the next series, we need to see the Knicks and the Celtics close out. Is that right? Is that what we're looking at? That's exactly what we're looking at right now. So in order to get the Game 1, we would need that. So that's what we're looking at potentially. Now, another Game 1 possibility here is if the Minnesota Timberwolves beat the Denver Nuggets, then we could see Minnesota and San Antonio playing Game 1 on Saturday. Additionally, tomorrow, if we see a closeout here with the Orlando Magic, we could be seeing Game 1 on Sunday. Otherwise, we'd be going to Game 7 on Sunday. Same is true down here for the Rockets and the Lakers. If they win on tomorrow, we could be seeing either Game 1s or Game 7s on Sunday. So this weekend, we're either getting a lot of Game 7s, a lot of Game 1s, or a mix of the two. This weekend going to be really, really good for basketball. It's going to be fun. Now let's assume, let's just say that all of the series close out between today and tomorrow. We'll only get 2 games on Saturday and 2 games on Sunday. So the schedule is already quickly drying up. We'd probably see Game 1, Game 1, Game 1, Game 1, or something like that on Saturday and Sunday. And so the game volumes would change for our side here as well. Okay, so that's a lot to digest. That's a lot to think about. And I'm a big old dummy, and I still got last night's stats up. Awesome. This is going to be great. Now we got to do this the old school way. Okay, we can do it the old school way. We can definitely do it the old school way. Do. Okay, sorry about that, guys. We should be live. And back once again. My apologies. Had to make that quick adjustment. That's not the usual case, and I don't like shutting these down. But we should be back and running. Do you guys see me out here? Please give me a thumbs up in the chat if we are loud and clear still on this live stream. We're good. We should be good. We should be good. Do you see me now? Thumbs up, please. Thumbs up, please, if you can see me. Freimeister says crystal clear. We're good to go? Cool. Sooner fan. Cool Sooner fan says hello. Awesome. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. All set up. Now we don't actually have to do this the old school way. That actually goes by a lot quicker, just making that adjustment this way. We've discovered after this basketball season, a lot has been learned this basketball season as well. Okay, scrolling text, we can stop with that. Plus, that did actually fix our broken scrolling text at the bottom. So, we got the New York Knicks on one side and the Atlanta Hawks on the other. Atlanta at home during the regular season, they averaged about 118 versus the New York Knicks, 116.5. This is an aggregate of all of the games this season, including the 5 postseason games. So, this is a total of an 87-game sample size for both teams. Now, actually, I believe this is regular season stats altogether in right now, and the head-to-head comparisons are the other. Anyways, so this is what we're looking at. Well, let me give you a chance to look at it. Points per game. The Atlanta Hawks averaged more points per game during this regular season than the New York Knicks did this season. However, the Knicks have been shooting the basketball slightly better. Look at how close the numbers really are, guys. Uh-oh, crunchy audio? Let's fix that. Fix the crunch right now. Snap and Pop are missing their friend Crackle, said Steve. Occasional crunch. Robert, thank you. Audio cracking. Sound check, mic check, 1, 2. Oh, gosh. Don't you just love technology? Don't you just love how technology is so great? So great. Let's see. Is there a storm system where you are? Ola, my favorite people, says Ashley Deverick. Better? Are we better? Are we worse? Are we back? Are we back? Sound check, mic check, 1, 2. Again, looking to you guys. Sounds good for now, says Mr. Samora. Thank you, Mr. Samora. Okay, good. Green light from our guy. Cool? Good. Much better, says Jessica. Thank you, Jessica. All right. How about we make I need to change gears here. Let's change gears here. We're going to do this, guys. Let's just introduce the players right now, and then we'll go into some of the stats. Let's talk about what we've seen during this postseason that might be able to get myself reset here. A couple of hiccups early in this game, but I think we should be able to recover pretty well here. So, starting with the New York Knicks, let's take a look at them, guys. Karl Anthony Towns going to be the starting center here. And, man, what can I say about Towns? This postseason, he's averaging 20 points per game, guys. 20 points per game for Karl Anthony Towns. And he's not even, like, the main guy. It's Jalen Brunson show right now here, too. Jalen Brunson averaging 28 points per game. So, you've got Towns averaging 20. OG Anunoby also averaging 20 right now. Mikal Bridges, bit of a drop for him, averaging just 7.2. Josh Hart averaging 9.4. And Jalen Brunson averaging 28 points this postseason for the New York Knicks. Now, they have been, honestly, decent at protecting the basketball here. The team is averaging 13 turnovers per game when we look at the regular season turnovers committed, it's actually changed a little bit. Actually, it should be lower according to my numbers. What I've got here for the playoff turnovers per game, I got 13 even. I got 13 even according to ESPN for playoff turnovers committed. So they have actually improved during the postseason in their turnovers committed. Early gang can get 100 likes. I think so, Freimeister. It's very possible. Shout out to Salvador in the chat. Steven says, hell yeah, McCollum for 25 today, says Steven Michoud. All right, this guy really OG with his first name. That's an abbreviation there, but the name is pretty cool. I like how it works. How's the defense here, if you're wondering? Points per game allowed during the regular season. The New York Knicks gave up 110. During the playoffs, guys, the New York Knicks, they're giving up 102.6 per game to the Atlanta Hawks. So, of course, they've only played the Atlanta Hawks, but in the 5 games that they have played, they've been giving up 102 points, doing much better. Let's actually change the schedule here. I got the series schedule for the Atlanta Hawks. We can talk about the games that we've seen so far. So, this is games 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Game 1, New York gets the win. It's 113-102. New York wins at home. Game 2, the tune starts to change. The Atlanta Hawks win Game 2 and then win Game 3. Both of these games, they win by just 1 point. So really close games there in Games 2 and 3. Game 4 in Atlanta. The New York Knicks say, all right, it's time to get back to who we are. They turn up the level of aggression, both offensively and defensively. They hold Atlanta to under 100 in Game 4 and go on to score 114. Then in Game 5, back-to-back wins for New York. And I think this is what New York Knicks fans have been hoping for, is that we would see that defensive effort as the postseason went on. And we have been seeing that. Again, they hold the Atlanta Hawks to under 100 points and go on to score 126. They blew the doors off of that game, and Atlanta had no chance. Game 6 is here. Game 6 is today. Let's see if Atlanta can make the adjustments that they need. Let's see if New York shows up aggressively. The Game Busters, let's see what kind of attack we see from Atlanta here tonight. Who are y'all's picks for this one? Looks like in the chat right now, we've got 63% of you who are taking the New York Knicks to win this game. Knicks the best team in the league when they're serious, says Zine. CJ Banning says hello. Hello, CJ Banning. How are you? Wow, that's pretty good. HEB got a new flavor of sparkling water. It's blackberry. We've done the raspberry. That blackberry's pretty tasty. Let's see. Courtside in the playoffs are expensive. Yes, sir. Devin asking what time does this game start? Well, tip-off was scheduled for 6 p.m., Devin. But y'all know how ESPN goes. They like to push it back a few minutes. I got 6:03 on my watch right now. If I had to guess, I would say 6:08. I actually see the clock ticking down in the background here, so it looks like about a minute until they do the player introductions. We've already done the player introductions for one side. Let's do the other side, shall we? Robert checking in for the Hawks today. Let's talk about the Atlanta Hawks. Okay, Onyeka Okongwu going to be the center here for Atlanta. You'll notice Jalen Johnson next to him. Of course, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Dyson Daniels, and C.J. McCollum make up your starting five for Atlanta. Now, the Atlanta Hawks. Oops, closed out the wrong tab. Control-Shift-T, perfect. The Atlanta Hawks this postseason, only one player is averaging 20 points or more. It is C.J. McCollum. Next to him, Jalen Johnson averaging 19.2, Alexander Walker averaging 14, Okongwu averaging 14, and Kuminga averaging 14. This is, and Kuminga's not even technically a starter. He's the sixth man coming in off the bench, scoring more points than Dyson Daniels, who is the starter here for the Atlanta Hawks. However, the Hawks overall have been pretty decent this postseason. It's just they're getting outscored. And that's that. I mean, that's it. They're just getting outscored. And defensively, they're not showing up. They're just not showing up defensively. They're allowing 126 points in that last game. That's a crazy number to think about. Bro, the Knicks better not blow this right now. Walker Tough be on, like, how he think his cousin. Wait, I just gave me a stroke trying to read that. Let's go to the next comment here. Ashley saying, I've been having allergy problems. Okay, I'm glad that you're back. I'm glad you're here with your favorite people. Happy, happy, happy. Joy, joy. Electric Feel says, why do I have no audio? I actually like the Thunder, says Santino. Mr. Mojo says, no, Robert Kardashian was her dad. I think they're Pants Salvador. Oh, man, we are way off the rails. That's okay. That's okay. Angel says, Mario, lined open at minus 1.5, has moved to 3 to 3.5 now. That's a pretty sharp move. Yeah, so depending on the platforms that you're looking at, I'm staring at CBS right now, and their page has it at 2.5 points in favor for the New York Knicks right now. So that's the slide right there. Detroit Basketball says, Ayo. You're good, guys. Akuna Matata. Ayo's with us right here. DJ Jean saying, don't have a stroke reading a comment. My brain glitched so hard there, dude. Let's go, Knicks. Big love from Greensboro, North Carolina. What's going on, JT? J Timberlife. All right, so those are the starters, guys. Home team, regular, and postseason defense. Now, regular season for the Atlanta Hawks, they were allowing 116 per game. In the postseason, they are holding the New York Knicks to 113 per game, but they're only scoring 102 points per game themselves offensively, so that is not a winning recipe here for Atlanta. I'll say that one more time. Here's the number defensively. Points per game allowed to New York. They're allowing 113.4 points per game scored for Atlanta in the playoffs. 102.6. That will not work. The offense during the regular season was better all the way through. They were shooting it better from the floor. They were shooting it better from three-point land. They were shooting it better at the free throw line. Better fast breaks, better points in the paint, better assists per game. New York has locked them down, and the postseason numbers have suffered here for the Atlanta Hawks. Defensively, same thing is true. Points per game allowed, yes, they did manage to a slight step up, I guess, but New York is still shooting over their heads. They are crashing the boards better, and honestly, they're protecting the basketball better here. It's bad for Atlanta. Atlanta has put up some fight. They won 2 games by 1 point. But New York, man, when they want to win, they will beat you. We've seen it time and time again, especially in the fourth quarter, man. Fourth quarter, Jalen Brunson is something else. All right, they're introducing all the players. Let's run through this here real quick, guys. You got Jalen Brunson and C.J. McCollum. That's the head-to-head numbers, just in points per game, assists per game, and rebounds per game. Jalen Brunson has the advantage, as well as in field goal percentage and three-point percentage over C.J. McCollum. We'll be seeing this matchup here all day long. Looking at the shooting guard comparison between the two sides, Mikal Bridges and Nickeil Alexander-Walker. I'll give the flowers where they need to go. This is to Nickeil Alexander-Walker. He has been great during the regular season, and he's averaging 14 points per game during the postseason right now, which is double what Mikal Bridges is averaging in the postseason. This postseason, Mikal Bridges is averaging just 7.5. Nickeil Alexander-Walker gets my vote in this head-to-head. Head-to-head for the small forward comparison. Very close for the regular season numbers between Josh Hart and Dyson Daniels. Dyson Daniels this postseason averaging 8.2 points per game. Josh Hart during this postseason looking a little bit better, but not that much. 9.4 compared to Dyson Daniels, 8 and some change. So slight advantage to Josh Hart, but the defensive side for Josh Hart is really showing up right now this postseason. Josh Hart is averaging 10 rebounds per game right now. 10 rebounds per game. That definitely helps his team out in so many different ways. So Josh Hart, I'd take Josh Hart over Dyson Daniels. In this head-to-head comparison, OG Anunoby versus Jalen Johnson. Now, regular season numbers would suggest Jalen Johnson has been the better of the two players. This postseason, Jalen Johnson averaging 19 points per game, OG Anunoby averaging 20 points per game. We're looking at the rebounds per game here for Jalen Johnson. About 7 in the postseason. OG Anunoby here in the postseason with 9. So postseason Anunoby is better than postseason Jalen Johnson. At least that's what the numbers would suggest. Regular season Jalen Johnson can get it, but right now it's OG, bro. Right now it's all OG. And, of course, Karl Anthony Towns and Onyeka Okongwu. Guys, I'm just – defense is nice to have when you have good offense. But you got to find your way to get offensive points, man. It's great that you can get more steals and more blocks per game. But right now, Karl Anthony Towns is probably arguably the best big man in the East here. And I don't know, man. I can't think of another case in the East for an actual center that is a better fit than Karl Anthony Towns. Maybe you guys in the chat can tell me right now what you think. Maybe you guys in the chat right now can tell me what you think, but let's see. Can you hear a few happy? Can you hear a few years now happy seeing it grow? Thank you, Chino. Appreciate you, man. It has been growing a lot, though, hasn't it? Pretty cool. Brunson is catching a body tonight. I can feel it, says Salvador's Lime. We'll see how that goes. I can't think of a better big man in the East right now. Anybody? Nobody? Still standing? Towns has to lock in, says Mr. Mojo. I mean, dude, let's actually look at it and think about it right now. Is Jalen Duren better than Karl Anthony Towns? I don't think so. Is, like, just the ones remaining right now, right? I don't think Duren is better than Towns. I don't think Wendell Carter Jr. is better than Towns. I don't think Jarrett Allen is better than Towns. I don't even know who the center is for the Raptors right now. I've got it somewhere, but you know what I mean? Like, I don't think there's a better – maybe, you know what? Joel Embiid might be the only possible argument for a big man that might be better than Karl Anthony Towns, and even then it's questionable. Tank the guy just said Embiid. Yeah, Joel Embiid might be the only possible big man that's worth having the conversation about. But it's always fun to watch Towns. I know we make fun of him. I know someone called him soft the other day. I agreed with that person. I wouldn't call Towns soft so much as I'd call him a gentle giant. But, yeah, Let's see. Here for roll call. Let's effing go, says David Neville. What's going on, David? Hello to Owen. Hello to Canelo. Owen, Mr. Mojo, Danny, Tank, the Shy Guy, Chino, the Lock. What's up, Al? We got Al Bolton, Mr. Al Bolton. Ooh, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are lining up for tip-off right now. This game about to get started. I hope you're ready for it because it is time for this one. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Game 6. Knicks versus Hawks. Win or go home for Atlanta. It is win or go home for Atlanta. Here is the opening tip-off, and it will be won by the Knicks. Basketball here with Josh Hart as he's at the top of the screen, covered by CJ McCollum. Here's Hart and McCollum going at it right now. Hart will pounce this one over to the left, looks to Jalen Brunson. Brunson will shoot and score an assist for Karl Anthony Towns to open up the game. So an assist for Cat, a three-point bucket here for New York, and Towns gets the first, Brunson gets the first shot of the day. Basketball now in the hands of the Atlanta Hawks. Looking to the right, it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. He'll pass it across the screen, across the face of the baseline. It's stolen, and Jalen Brunson lines up the triple again. This one off the rim, and rebound Okongwu. Coming back right now behind the back, driving to the rim. Looks like a whistle going to come in, and the officials say that it's out of bounds. Last touch by Atlanta. So I got a little glitchiness on that side. Not quite sure what the deal is there. Cool. So a turnover. We're back over here. We start the clock once again. Everything should be set right now. Win or stay home is more like it. Yeah, fair enough. All right, guys. Ball right now with Towns. Towns will feed inside. One more to Anunoby. Anunoby will get the jam. It's 5-0, New York. Up by 5, Atlanta trailing early in the game. Here's a spin move from Dyson Daniels. Goes to the three-point line, feeds inside. Jalen Johnson with the jam. There's a bucket for him. So, Atlanta gets their first bucket of the day. 10 minutes and a half left to play in quarter number 1. It's Josh Hart at the three-point line. Hands coming in, poked away. It's stolen. And in transition, McCollum is on the run. McCollum past Anunoby. Step back here. Almost takes the shot. Looks to Alexander Walker and one more to Okongwu. Gives back to Alexander Walker. He pulls up to the paint. And that's going to be a bad pass. Looks like the whistle's going to come in and stop this one. Let's see what the officials had to say. So the officials on that play blow the whistle. Looks like it's actually a foul here. Clock stops with 10:07. They're calling it a shooting foul, by the way. So shooting foul here. Josh Hart going to commit the foul, and we're at the free throw line. First free throw goes up, and the first free throw is good. Nickeil Alexander-Walker will score. It's now 5-3. Graphics cooked right now, says Mr. Mojo. Yes, sir. They are. We're trying to get it all put together without bumbling and stumbling. There is the second free throw. The second free throw has been made. The score is now 5-4. 5-4. Onyeka Okongwu is the key player, is what I saw right now. Ball is in the hands of Mikal Bridges. Bridges to Hart. Hart will feed this one over to Karl Anthony Towns. And Towns is at the three-point line. Shot clock down to 3. A bad pass inside. It's stolen. Bobbled. Shot clock violation here. It's a turnover. It's Atlanta Hawks basketball. Okay, foul count. I bet it goes over 15, says DJ Gene. What's good, Ricardo? New sub here. Hello, Ricardo. Welcome in. I'm grabbing my chair right now, my friends. We got 2 games coming up today. This is the first of 2 potential closeout games right now. There's a beautiful pass inside, and a layup here for Onyeka Okongwu. Atlanta takes the lead, ladies and gentlemen. It actually looks like, coming back the other way. And they're not giving that one. It looks like it was, swing, a pass to the corner, a three-point shot. Nico Alexander-Walker knocks down the tray. And that's a corner three that drops now. The score is 9-5. Looking to Karl Anthony Towns. Towns in between the three-point line and the logo. Atlanta up by 4. Towns to OG Anunoby. He's at the elbow. Anunoby lets it fly. He shoots and scores. It's 7-9. The New York Knicks get 2 points back. To the straightaway, Dyson Daniels will hand off this one to Alexander Walker. Okongwu now at the three-point line. Dumps this one off. Ooh, wide open look here. Dyson Daniels. No, sir. Off the backside of the rim. And it's Knicks basketball. Mikal Bridges will drive, Euro, and shoot here. He scores. It's all tied up. It's 9-9. The New York Knicks have tied up this game. Couple of lead changes, and now we've got a drawn score here. This is the drama we wanted. Here's Jalen Johnson now. He will spin. Defense coming in. He'll fade away. He'll shoot and score. Gets a friendly shooter's roll right now. Jalen Johnson with the bucket right now. It's with Towns. Towns covered by Okongwu. A look to Mikal Bridges. Back to Towns. Towns. Good defense right now by Atlanta. OG Anunoby gets a little wiggle room, and he knocks it down from three-point range. It's 12-11. The New York Knicks up by 1. Down to the straightaway. Jalen Johnson looks to McCollum. McCollum sets his feet. McCollum can't get it to go, and it's rebounded by New York. An empty possession here for the Hawks. That might hurt. Back up right now, Brunson. Feeling some resistance, looks to Towns. Towns is in the paint. Towns will shoot. It's off the back of the rim. Fighting for the rebound. The Hawks will end up with it. Hawks get the defensive rebound, and Alexander Walker brings it up. It's now with Dyson Daniels. Daniels out to the three-point line, pulling defenders with him. No! Missed shot for Okongwu again. So Atlanta can't hit their shots. They're getting clean looks. Oh, thank you. They're definitely getting clean looks at the rim, but here's a shot for OG. Anunoby knocks it down again. Timeout going to be called by the Atlanta Hawks. OG Anunoby with a couple of three-point shots. He's quickly got 10 points here, and we are barely 5 minutes into this game. 5 minutes, 10 points for OG Anunoby. I think that will work. Just fine. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I see y'all in the chat right now. Hi, William. William from a William. Boom goes the dynamite, says Mr. Mojo. Eurostep is basically traveling, says Danny. No, it's not. Gordon saying hello. Ain't no nation like football nation. What's going on, Gordon? I see you. Hawks going to stop jamming here. Got to stop jamming those threes. What's going on, Adam? Welcome back. He says, what's up, Mario, bro? Good to see you. Good to see you too, sir. How are you? Duffer's in the chat right now. How you doing, brothers and sisters? Hiya, I'm surprised you're still alive and able to stream after these games. Oh, Duffers. The show must go on, sir. The show must go on. You know, we're finding ways to keep ourselves engaged here today. Taking a look, Swaggy McNoleg saying it's not traveling anymore. Hope Atlanta wins, says Burning Tepig Tube. Looks like Tan saying go Knicks. Laid back saying volume off TV. Mario is on right now. Rock and roll. Laid back. I see you. Chug Don Julio back for more. What's up, Chug? How you doing, brother? Devin saying I bet under 57 points. I need this so bad. All right, Devin. I hope it works for you. I'll call that my day in court, says Swaggy McNolegs. Hello from Phoenix. What up, B. Johnson? How you doing, sir? Welcome back. Terminal says hello. That YouTube money says Terminal. Yeah, well, you know, it doesn't hurt, dude. It definitely helps motivate when you've got something like that. I am Tim. Hey, Tim, what's up, bro? How's the comedy going, man? Haven't had you reach out to me in a while, dude. I hope things are going well on your side. I know you were still doing your stand-up and stuff. Go check out our boy Tim, man. Go give him a shout-out on Instagram. My granny could beat the Hawks, says Mr. Mojo. Yes, sir, says I need 2 assists from Hart. Spin Out says let's hope this is as entertaining as last night's Lakers versus Rockets, dude. That game was really good. 4-point game right now, though, guys. The New York Knicks with 15, Atlanta with 11. The first timeout of the game has been called by Atlanta. They do have 6 timeouts remaining. Shout out to Country Kisses, who's in the chat. Hello, Country. Welcome. Good to have you with us today. Good to have you with us bright and early. Owl on the prowl. Thank you, sir. Always great to have you in here. When I started singing in public, I had a Paris and Pike talent show at the church where I live here. I actually started singing on stage in front of people. I love singing on stage, man. Karaoke is my jam. Karaoke is my jam. What up, what up, what up right now, says Nasty Gardening Tools. What up, Nasty Gardening Tools? Thanks for checking in. We got Dominic Sparks saying, what's happening from Houston.go? Spurs, go. Hey, what's going on, Dominic? Dominic Sparks saying, what's going on from Houston? Go Spurs, go. Go Spurs, go. I love that, man. I love it. All right, folks. First time listening, says Pete Bradley. Thank you, Mr. Bradley. I hope you stick around for some more, man. B. Johnson, Curry USA, Frymeister Bond, my boy Frymeister with us here. Robert Zamora, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for being with us today. Okay, so the timeout break is almost over, just about over here. The Atlanta Hawks burned their first timeout. Quinn Snyder needed to make a few adjustments there. I'm not upset about that timeout. I think that was the right move at that time. Atlanta does have the basketball, so we start the clock. Here's an open three-point shot that's going to go off the back of the rim. It's no good. Off the hands of, looks like Nickeil Alexander-Walker, the official, going to point in that direction. So that means it's going to be Knicks basketball. Knicks coming back with it. They're heading towards the right side of your screen, folks. New York wearing their blue, signature blue jerseys. Oh, look down to the bottom here. OG Anunoby's got it. Anunoby to the right. Anunoby hands off backwards. And Karl Anthony Towns at the three-point line, steps inside the three-point line, step back right now, shot clock winding down, feed to Bridges, Bridges finger roll. Does he get it in time? Looks like he does. It's 17-11. Mikal Bridges with a clutch buzzer beater finger roll right there. Here is Walker. Walker to Dyson Daniels. He will shoot and be blocked by Towns. Towns with the defense. Euro step here for Bridges. Reverse layup for him. 19-11. Now Mikal Bridges has 6 points here. Everybody scoring. If you can imagine this right now, Josh Hart with 0, Towns with 0, though. We're getting some other players involved, though, and it's not Brunson for once. Good movement here for the New York Knicks, making life difficult for the Atlanta Hawks. So, folks, personal foul here. Mikal Bridges gets charged with a foul. There's a backwards pass. It's a bad pass for Dyson Daniels coming back with it now. The New York Knicks, Jalen Brunson for 3. No good. Rebound here. Nickeil Alexander-Walker gets the defensive rebound. Walker at the three-point line. He will drive. He will be in trouble. Hands coming up. It's stolen by Anunoby. Fast break opportunity. Josh Hart to the rack. He scores. 21-11, and just like that, the New York Knicks are starting to pull away. 21-11. This crowd not as excited. The crowd just seems a little flat today. Kind of reminds me of last night's Lakers crowd. Crowds matter, guys. Here's a shot right there, an ugly shot for Jalen Johnson. Diving for the basketball, going to get it right now. Looks like throwing himself down and putting his body on the line. Muhammad Gay jumps on top of it, but it's probably going to end up being a jump ball here. Looks like Karl Anthony Towns and Muhammad Gay might be going to the semicircle here for the jump ball. The official says, give me the ball or I'm going to give you both technicals. We're going to get a jump ball here. We're going to get a jump ball. All right. Mr. Mojo says, I know people who got courtside, but they ain't sharing. Shout out to Scarface saying hello. He's also saying that they are selling right now. Scarface feels bad for his Hawks. Damn, that hurt. Bringing the Lakers like that. Yeah, man, that crowd was rough, dude. I don't know what happened. I mean, what happened was that the Lakers looked old yesterday, dude. That's that simple. Wow, so that's the ugliest jump ball I've ever seen. Looked like two toddlers trying to go for it, and somehow it was won by New York. Circling the perimeter and working their way to the midcourt line. Backing things up, Jalen Brunson. Shot clock down to 10, so time to make a move. Brunson currently covered here by Gabe Vincent, excuse me. Here's the drive for Brunson. Brunson up off the glass. Nice shot right there for Jalen Brunson. It's a 12-point game for New York. New York looking to close this thing out and get to work against Boston. Kuminga to the right. One more pass here. And a spin move for Jalen Johnson. Johnson alley-oop to Muhammad Gay. They do get the jam. It's 2 points back. A few little applauses coming in from this Atlanta Hawks crowd, but you're definitely not seeing an uproar of excitement. Nobody overwhelmed at this point in the Atlanta Hawks crowd. Okay, folks, so the basketball goes out of bounds through that baseline. Last touch by Atlanta. It's New York basketball. On the court for New York, Jalen Brunson, Josh Hart, Karl Anthony Towns. Looks like Mitchell Robinson is checking in, and Miles McBride is checking in. Here's the inbound pass. It's now in the hands of the top of the screen, Josh Hart. Hart to Brunson. Brunson splits the defense. Nice little finger roll right there. He finishes with the right hand. So there's Jalen Brunson proving that he can do it with the left and the right. Kuminga backwards to Johnson. Johnson, ooh, bad dribbles right now. I don't think anybody got a piece of that. Maybe they did, because that would have been a backcourt violation otherwise. Here is Dyson Daniels, who's going to get a tiny little hip check, and he loses the basketball. So Brunson comes up with a steal. Jalen Brunson, covered by Daniels. Brunson works it, works the perimeter, goes to the bottom of the screen. A whistle coming in, and it looks like it's going to be a foul here on Dyson Daniels. 3 minutes and 19 seconds left to go. Dyson Daniels going to get hit with some kind of foul. And then the New York Knicks want to take a quick timeout. So timeout being called here by New York. It's 25-13. New York with a 12-point lead. New York with a 12-point lead. Nothing, again, to get too excited about in this game. We wanted some drama. Haven't quite gotten it yet. If the Knicks win, is Atlanta out, asks Shalesh. Yes. If the Knicks win, Atlanta is indeed out. Let's take a quick look at our YouTube analytics right now, see what we got going on. 1,500 of you guys in the chat right now. Thank you to the 1,500 who are with us right now. So, guys, we're on a mission here. We're trying to let's go ahead and pause that real quick. We are on a mission trying to get to 123.9 first and then 124 if we can by the end of today. If y'all are watching and you're not currently subscribed, today could be the time that you guys hit that subscribe button. I'm going to keep popping in and out of our YouTube analytics today, but, the last couple of days, I've been really caught up on, we got to get our subscriber count. I've also been super caught up with, we got to get to our like count. I would like today for our goal to be the average view duration. Let's see how high we can get our average view duration. Right now, this live stream, it's sitting at about 3 minutes and 46 seconds. So let's see if we can't try to get that above that 5-minute mark today. If we don't get to our subscribe goal of 124, I'm cool with it. If we don't get to 1,000 likes today, totally cool. I just want you guys to stick around. I want you guys to be entertained. I want you guys to hang out with us and chat in the community. So if you are new to this community, I encourage you guys to leave some comments out here, man. I encourage you guys to say hello and just get to chatting out here with us. Let's see, Mario, still feeling the Celtics to make it to the finals after this inconsistent play? Yes. I mean, they live and die by the three. That's the Boston Celtics. I think they're pretty good at hitting those shots. I think they're going to do just fine. It's Boston. Stink Greener says, I'm subscribed and I like. Thank you, Stink. Appreciate that. We getting somebody, says Mr. Mojo. Aku Dynasty saying Hawks aren't trying now. They're letting the Knicks run themselves out of energy, and they're going to turn up. Trust, says Aku Dynasty. Shout out to Matthew. Appreciate you, Matthew. Rock and roll, brother. Let's see. Logan Casey saying 3 minutes. I watched the whole thing, says Logan Casey. Well, it's a skewed number, right, because we get hundreds of thousands of views. Sometimes people pop in, they take a quick look, they hang out for, on average, 3 minutes and 47 seconds, and then they go somewhere else. But, you know, it's not y'all's fault or anything like that, or y'all's responsibility. It's my responsibility to keep you entertained. So that's a metric that's more on me. It's just something that I've been taking a closer look at this season. J-Dog says, Mario, who's your champ this year? Go Spurs, go. J-Dog, go Spurs, go. Michael Mack saying hello. Hello, Michael Mack. Thanks for checking in. Shout out Charlton Lemons, says Mike. IND viewer says, did both Knicks and Hawks score in the first minute today? I believe they did. It's not something I was necessarily paying attention to. But yes, Gardening Tool saying we all have a good time. It's a vibe here. Rio is the best. Thank you, Nasty. Appreciate you. All right, folks. So commercial break is over. Time to get back to this one. Waiting for the inbound pass for New York. There it is, the basketball in the hands of Brunson. Brunson to the right. OG Anunoby will pull over to the left, will shoot. It's off the back of the rim. It's an offensive rebound. Mitch Robinson gets the board. Robinson out to the three-point line. Anunoby shoots and scores again. OG Anunoby with another one now. And the New York Knicks on a run. It's 27-13, and New York has more than doubled the Atlanta Hawks here in quarter number one. Whistle coming in with 2:52 left to go. Whistle coming in with 2:52 left to go. It's going to be a personal foul against Miles McBride. He'll pick up his first foul of the day. Brunson Turner says, bro. What's up, Brunson Turner? Uncle Pizzle saying, sending you respect from London, England. Thanks for checking in, Uncle Pizzle. Oh, Pizzle. Oh, Pizzle. Basketball at the three-point line. Here is Clarkson. Alley-oop to Mitch Robinson. Another shot going to go for New York. Atlanta looks like they don't know what they're doing. They are clearly being exposed right now. Jalen Johnson at the three-point line. He goes to the left. He spins in the paint. He'll turn and shoot. Johnson can't get it to go. It'll be a rebound here under the rim by OG Anunoby once again. On the run, Miles McBride steps on the gas, slows down, stops on a dime, pulls the trigger on a triple, and it's now a 19-point game. 32-13 Atlanta in a do-or-die situation. C.J. McCollum finds a way to stop the bleeding here. It's 32-15 now. McCollum gets a quick little shot up right there, but I don't think that's going to be enough. Not the way OG Anunoby is taking it to the rack. He scores again. Whistle will be blown. Timeout happening here, guys. And the New York Knicks are up 34-15 with 1:48 left to go. My goodness, Atlanta is in trouble. Atlanta is in trouble. All right. Black Boy Entertainment saying, out of these three games tonight, how many teams do you think will close out the series? I think, I don't know, man. That's a great question. Let's take a look at it. So, you're asking about the three games happening here tonight. Well, the three games here tonight, we can talk about it, Mr. Black Boy Entertainment. Okay, three games happening today. Knicks and Hawks, the way this is looking right now, I think the Knicks are probably going to close this series out. Obviously, it's still too early, but a 19-point deficit this early in the game. Here's the good news, guys. Here's the good news. If you're an Atlanta Hawks fan, it does not look good. I ain't going to sugarcoat it, bro. It really does not look good for you guys. But it's early in the game. It's not like it's a 19-point deficit in the fourth quarter with 6 minutes left to go. But a 19-point deficit in the first quarter, it's bad, but you can still come back from it. It's going to take some resolve, though. Now, I do still think the Knicks are going to close this out. We got the Celtics at 76ers. If Joel Embiid can play like he played in the last game, we could definitely be seeing a Game 7. And I'm sorry, and I hate to say it for the Timberwolves fans, but you guys, I'm pretty sure y'all are cooked. I'm pretty sure you guys are cooked without your starters out there. Here's another turnover for the Atlanta Hawks. It's New York basketball again. Clarkson now at the three-point line. Looks to the right. It's with OG Anunoby. Anunoby will pull up. He will pass. McCollum gets a hand on it, but it goes out of bounds. So last touch by Atlanta. It's New York basketball. Snow Bunny, what's going on? Atlanta has overcome double-digit deficits 12 times this season, says BD. Puh. Well, can they do it when they have 8 turnovers in quarter number 1 and the New York Knicks have just 2? Because that hurts big time. Here's an inbound pass, a quick shot release for the New York Knicks. That's no good. CJ McCollum is on the run. McCollum going to get rejected here by Mitch Robinson. And here comes Brunson. Brunson steps back. Brunson double teamed right now. He feeds inside to OG. OG out to the corner. Clarkson lets it fly. No good there. So, the putback for Mitch Robinson makes the tip in right now. Robinson is hobbling back right now, barely putting weight on that left foot now. So 57 seconds left to go. Mitch Robinson trying to walk off whatever he's feeling in that left foot. Karl Anthony Towns about to get subbed in for him. Ooh, he tweaked that right ankle a little bit. Just a slight tweak, but it's enough to get him hobbling. And that could be a problem, man. Mitch Robinson has been crucial there. He is still not putting a whole lot of weight on it. He's going to go to the bench. They're going to take him, sit him down, take a quick look. At least he's not going to the locker room, but he is getting a look at on the far side of the bench. So Mitch Robinson getting attention right now. Here's the inbound pass. Less than 1 minute left to play in quarter number 1. It's a 21-point lead. A three-point shot will fly for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. He believes he was fouled. The officials do not. Here comes Jalen Brunson. Brunson will drive. He's in the paint. Brunson pushing off. Going to find an angle. Going to score again. It's 38-15. New York 38 points. Atlanta with 15. That's pathetic. Here's the drive. Another block. This time it's Towns who gets the block. And the basketball fighting for it here. Going down. It goes out of bounds. It's going to be New York basketball with 27.7. It's just an ankle he's got too, says Cujo. This could go either way. Both New York and Atlanta are choke cities, says Commander YouTube. Not my boy in fantasy, Robinson. Them ankles don't ever hold up, says J-Dog Vids. Okay, we start the clock again. 25 seconds left to go, guys. Jalen Brunson will bring it up. Up right now by 23. The New York Knicks are on top of the world as they are 36 game minutes away from advancing to the next round of the playoffs. Right now, Jalen Brunson has it at the straightaway inside. Wow, wide open there. Mikal Bridges not bothered by anyone. No contest there. Another bucket. Half-court shot will fly. That's off the rim. That is no good. And that is how the quarter will end. So we go to quarter number 2. It's a 25-point game. That's crazy. We go to quarter number 2. It's a 25-point game. If the New York Knicks keep up this pace, they will score 160 points now. We can say that again. If the New York Knicks continue this pace, they will score 160 points tonight on the Atlanta Hawks, who, if they continue this pace, they will score 60 points tonight. You see the difference there? That's how bad quarter number 1 was. If we quadruple it, 160 for the Knicks. If this game ended 160-60, that would be the craziest thing. 160-60 would be the craziest thing, Cujo. 160 incoming, says Mr. Mojo. Glass Joe asking how many push-ups tonight. Damn, dude, I don't even want to think about it. I genuinely really hope Atlanta doesn't go down 30 right now. Cujo, a math major. I just woke up. What happened? Apparently the Hawks haven't woken up yet. That's what happened, Orange Viper. The hell is happening, says Grustafe. Well, the end of the first quarter is happening. The New York Knicks on another 8-0 run in the last 2 minutes to end that first quarter. It's 45-15. That's an ugly scoreline. It sure is. What kind of beatdown is this? I'm a Pelicans fan, so I can't laugh too hard, says Cheryl. Let's see. Scoring 15 points in a quarter will not win many games, says Chris Waller. Fact, Chris. Fact. The one chip says, how happy are you when the Spurs moved on? Or how happy were you when the... I couldn't be happier. Go Spurs, go. Go Spurs, go. Okay, ladies, pump cam incoming, says Mr. Mojo. Maybe. Maybe. I sweat pretty hard earlier today. Lewis saying it's over. I am a Hawks fan. Brunson saying, I hate to say it, but we need to put Brunson out of the game. They need to hurt him. Ooh, Brunson. Oh, don't go that far. Joe says the Hawks are a few players away from contending. They just don't have enough firepower. Actually, economics, but there's math involved. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. Shout out to you guys in the chat, seeing some new names right now. Victor Webster says, hey, bro, my parlay is looking good. I got Atlanta Hawks under 54 in the first half with New York over 102 for the game. Yeah, dude, that parlay is looking very good today, Victor. It is looking very good today. Okay. We've got Lewis saying we had a good year. Shalesh saying I graduated from push-ups to doing bench press. I don't have a weight rack in here. Otherwise, I'd be doing it too, man. Today was, the shoulders. It's actually looking okay. It's actually looking half decent here today. Okay. All right, yeah, shoulders. I did shoulders, triceps, biceps today. So shoulders and arms. That was our workout for the day. Shared your link to my brother who lives in Michigan. He's always busy with my nieces and nephews. Love it, Mike. Appreciate that. By the way, you know what we haven't done? We haven't done a share, like a big share campaign. Right now, probably not the game that we want to share the most. Probably not the game that we really want to share here because this is a very one-sided game. But maybe the share for tonight's game for the Minnesota Timberwolves could help push the needle in the right direction. This chair is crazy wobbly. Don't really trust it right now. Okay, let's go back to the action. What's your recovery time like? Asks Victor Webster. I don't give myself enough recovery time. I try not to give myself first of all, I try not to work to failure every single time. I'm just trying to maintain here. We're trying to keep the same muscle mass, just shave some extra trim. You've got Jose Alvarado walking on the court, hanging on to that right hamstring. He hasn't even played a minute yet. This is his first. Bro, you are literally just stepping onto the court for the first time today, and you're already wincing. Jose Alvarado at the straightaway. This could be good for Atlanta. Alvarado to the left looks to Anunoby wide open. Anunoby knocks it down. Oh, my gosh. 43-15 as we start quarter number 2. Basketball stolen immediately right now. Anunoby going to shoot and miss. Looks like he will be fouled on the play. What is happening to Atlanta? They don't want to win. They don't want to win. They're not here to play right now. They're playing soft, man. Atlanta playing soft, bro. He tripped over the sideline, says Cujo. Ashley says, and I'm very educational. Qatar World Cup winner Messi says, wow. Here comes free throw number 1 for OG Anunoby. Anunoby's at the line shooting 2 shots, ladies and gentlemen. First free throw for OG, no good. First free throw for Anunoby is no good. The Atlanta Hawks. Are they messing with the officials too? It looked like they were trying to play keep away from the ref. You kind of need the ref on your side right now, Atlanta. You probably want to chill out with that. Second free throw is good. It's 44-15. Here's the inbound pass. Anunoby knocks down free throw number 2, splitting the 2 shots. It's with Jonathan Kuminga. Kuminga goes to the straightaway. Kuminga will drive. He will be fouled the other way, so we go to the free throw line here. And Jonathan Kuminga to shoot 2 shots. So here's a chance to get, I don't know, a point back. Down by 29. Down by 29. Oh, no. Man, we're going to have to do push-ups. Pump cam incoming, says Mr. Mojo. Harlem Globetrotters move, messing with the refs, kind of like that, DJ Gene. Chris Waller says, this is not the same thing I've been watching since the All-Star. Not the same team. you've been watching since the All-Star break. Jonathan Kuminga at the free throw line misses free throw number 1. So the score stays 44-15. And the second free throw will be missed. The score stays 44-15. Jose Alvarado has the basketball. We are now a minute into the second quarter, and the Atlanta Hawks have only managed to muster up 15 points. Here's a look inside to OG Anunoby. Anunoby going to be fighting for it. Looks like we're going to get a jump ball. Kuminga and Anunoby going to go to the semicircle. That is crazy to say that we are a minute into the second quarter, and Atlanta has barely scored 15 points. New York, meanwhile, with 44. Bro, this is a whooping here. Someone said BTA earlier. Someone called it a BTA whooping earlier. Shot clock down to 4.2. There's the tip-off. It's going to be won right now by the New York Knicks. Towns has to shoot it. It's going to be into the hands right here. Looks like of Buddy. Did I just see Buddy Hield's name out there? Is that a thing? Buddy Hield definitely got the rebound. I didn't even realize he was on this team. Haven't seen him all postseason. Here he is posted up. Kuminga fadeaway jump shot from the elbow. That's no good. It's going to be rebounded by OG Anunoby. Anunoby gets turned around. Anunoby to Clarkson. Clarkson drives to the rim. Looks like a foul. A whistle coming in. Let's see what this one is. You have the best Knicks live stream, says Tim. Thank you, Tim, with the Yankees logo out there. Go Yankees. I'm not a Knicks fan, but I am a Yankees fan. And I'm a fan of the Knicks fans because you Knicks fans show up big time. So thank you for being here, Knicks fans. We're at the free throw line. Clarkson shooting 2 shots now. First free throw for Clarkson is successful. This might be a let's chat with the audience kind of day, guys. First free throw is there. It's a 30-point game. This would mean pump camp. Damn, I really don't want to do this today. I really don't want to do this today. We're going to end up with the pump cam. OG has 18. The Hawks have 15. Yeah, that's pretty brutal, dude. Wow. Cujo. OG with 18. Hawks with 15. Second free throw for Clarkson is there. So, keep me honest, guys. Let's keep tallying these up. Actually need to put something here on the side. Sheets. Google Sheets. We're just going to add them up. Here's a shot that is not going to go. So, I guess from here on out, every 3-point shot, we can start adding these here. Here's a drive. There's a shot. That's a foul here. Apologies for not moving the ball around right now. We stopped the clock. Karl Anthony Towns was hit. He's going to go to the free throw line to shoot a couple. And it's already a 31-point game. OG Anunoby more points than Atlanta, says I invented. Yep, that's it, man. How many three-pointers does Dyson Daniels have attempted so far? So according to the box scores, Dyson Daniels today has attempted just 1 3-point shot there, Chris. The Knicks had bad enough of that last shot nonsense, says Dan Steely. Now CJ is out, shaking my head. I have more cats in my apartment than the Hawks do points. What? There's the first free throw, guys. It's 48-47. 100th career playoff game is tonight for Nikola Jokic. That is being highlighted right now. Karl Anthony Towns is at the free throw line. The one chip, I do baseball. Only postseason baseball, though. Maybe MLB All-Star Week will cover that. Second free throw for Karl Anthony Towns is good, and the score is now 48-15. We are now 2 minutes into this quarter. Atlanta has yet to score in quarter number 2. Here is the drive for Kuminga. Kuminga almost getting dispossessed again. Jalen Johnson's at the 3-point line. Johnson, tentative and scared, will hand it off to Nickel Alexander-Walker. Double team comes in. Clock winding down. It's another turnover. It's Knicks basketball. Up by 31 in New York. Just absolutely destroying the Atlanta Hawks right now. Mikal Bridges will bring it up. Bridges. Gonna hold right now. Bridges above the head. Looks to Jose Alvarado. Alvarado with the basketball here. Looks like it's going to be an offensive foul, and it's going to be against Karl Anthony Towns. Towns having some words with the official right there. 9-19. It's a turnover. It's Atlanta Hawks ball. Damn, what a stomp this is, says Clayton. Looks like Errol Beat saying, man, Hawks got to step it up. Got my mortgage on the line. Can we bet on whether the Hawks will score more than 30 points in this game? Over, under? Oh, man. Tentative and scared. Honestly, that's exactly what it was. By the way, Karl Anthony Towns was just hit with a technical for being an ass to the officials. And so, first free throw is going to go here for the Atlanta Hawks. The score is now 48-16, ladies and gentlemen. First free throw is there. It's a 32-point deficit for Atlanta. That is the first point since quarter number 1 for the Atlanta Hawks, and it was a technical free throw. Basketball with Atlanta. Let's start it once again. So, ball with Jalen Johnson. Jalen Johnson inside to Buddy Hield, who's at the elbow. Hield backwards to Johnson. He throws this one from downtown. It's a brick. It's rebounded by New York. The other way. Hart will score. It's now a foul and a bucket. 50-16. 50-16, 34-point lead right now. 8:59 left to go. So at this point, guys, this is probably the biggest blowout of the postseason so far. Oh, no. OKC game 1 against the Phoenix Suns was just disgusting as well. But this is this is something. The free throw, the and one, is no good for Josh Hart. And so the Atlanta Hawks with the basketball on the floor. Nickel Alexander-Walker looks to Kuminga, who lets it fly. Kuminga will knock it down. 50-19. So that's the first three-point shot, guys. That would be 10 push-ups. That's 1. There you go. That's 1. Clock is ticking. That would be 10 push-ups at this point. Here's the run. Here's the shot. There's the foul. 8:30 left to go. So if we're going to do the pump cam, this would be it right now. You should just switch to the Celtics game when it comes on, says Tori. Tori, if I do that, then I have to commit to finishing the Celtics game, and it won't be over by the time the game number 2 starts. I like where your head is at, but if I start that second stream, A, I don't have graphics for that second stream. B, I would have to commit to it, and we would miss half of game 2. So we gotta stick with this BTA right now. Atlanta WTF, says Lamaine. Yep, Lamine. What's up? How you doing? Are the Knicks cooked? What type of question is that? The Knicks are turning the Hawks into soup. So, the Knicks are cooking, if anything. Here's the inbound pass. Atlanta with it now. By the way, the New York Knicks are in the bonus, ladies and gentlemen. So the Knicks in the bonus. Here's a bounce to the right, a look to the left. Jalen Johnson turns the corner. Johnson out to the three-point line. Gabe Vincent will shoot. That's going to be no good. It'll be rebounded by the New York Knicks again. And New York with the ball now. I owe you 10 push-ups as it sits here, guys. Only 1 3-point shot since this deficit has been this wide. Here's a shot. Here's an offensive rebound. It'll be rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. He wants the foul. Let's see what the officials say here. Switch to the Celtics 76ers game, says Jude 9980. That game's going to be a blowout too, man. Both these games going to be a blowout. Maybe. All right, here's the look. Going to circle this out to the three-point line, and there's a three-point shot for Josh Hart. It's good. So 55-19. This could be history right now, guys. The world's biggest blowout in the postseason. Here's the run. It's for Mikal Bridges. No good. This shot goes up, and Bridges will get it to go. So I've now got 20 push-ups that I owe you guys. We've seen 2 3-point shots go down since the Atlanta Hawks. They're about to be down by 40, bro. Look at the scoreline. They're about to be down by 40. At this point, everybody in a Hawks jersey watching this game is probably wishing that they could flip their shirt inside out or change it. It's 57-19. By the way, another technical foul here. It's a technical foul against the Hawks. Now, now we're going to get another free throw here. Pump cam, says Mr. Mojo. Hawks selling this game for sure. The technical free throw will be made. It's now 58-19 with 7:31 here left to go. So 7:31 left to go. I owe you 20 push-ups at this time. Hawks down 38, says Tommy D'Angelo. Mercy rule, says Mr. Mojo. That's possible. 38-point game, says Tommy. Yes, sir. Change bonus colors for, oh, it's in black right now. Let's put that in gold. Cool. Another turnover here for Atlanta. Clock is ticking once again, guys. Another turnover for Atlanta. There's the alley-oop, and Mitch Robinson will jam it down. A 41-point lead for the New York Knicks. 7:11 left to go, and a timeout has been called. Even the fans there, man, nobody. I mean, bro, 41 points. It is 60-19. This is ridiculous. They are literally on pace to score 160 points, and Atlanta has 19. Atlanta has 9. This is what? For real? Where are all these points coming from? What is happening right now? Man, y'all just chill. Hawks will make 30-0 run right now, says Brunson Turner. Atlanta ready for the offseason. What, says Metallic Slayer. Oh, man, shame on the Hawks. What's the world record for the most points in a game by any team? Let's find out. Okay. Most points ever scored in NBA playoffs. I think it was like 170, like 178 maybe. But I think that was triple overtime. In regular time. By a team in regular time, most points scored in the postseason, 186 points. But that was, again, triple overtime. 186 points by the Denver Nuggets. That was back in 1983. What about in the 2000s? Most points ever scored in the postseason in the 2000s? Let's see. Yes. We're going to find out. We're going to find out for you guys here really quick. It's ridiculous, says Chris. This is brutal right now. Since the start of the 2000s, the highest scoring game was a double overtime win, Sacramento Kings versus the Clippers. The Kings dropped 176 to 175. That was in 2023, guys, so not that long ago. So in the 2000s, highest scoring game went to double overtime, but that still wasn't a playoff game. Let's find out if we got the playoff game statistic here as well. Using shout out to Perplexity AI. Let's see. Since the year 2000, the highest scoring playoff game by a team, 154 points. LA Clippers versus the Mavericks. That was Game 5 of the 2020 first round COVID bubble game. There you go. All-time playoffs, any era, 157 points. Boston Celtics versus Knicks, Game 2, 1990 first round. That's just a little fun fact right there. Most points ever scored ever in a postseason game is that one, Celtics versus Knicks. All right. So, there you go. Every NBA is pissed right now. Everyone tuning in for blowouts. Everyone not tuning in for blowouts. Facts. That's not good for us either. It ain't great for us either, right? But, hey, we're here. Who is Trae Young? Trae Young is an irrelevant player who's no longer on this unit. Let's start the clock. Basketball's at the three-point line. Here's a look to the left-hand side. Basketball currently with Atlanta. Posted up right here. Here's a spin move and a fadeaway jump shot for Kuminga. That's not going to go as we cut back from the commercial break. Looks like the Knicks game is definitely going to go for the New York Knicks. According to ESPN, 99.6% chance of winning. It should just say 100. Hawks, I says I'm 19 points Knicks. I say stop playing. Knicks are a problem, says Terminal. Watch the Hawks come back. New York wilding out. Favorite NFL squad? Go Cowboys. Giving them a clinic. 250 to 40. Knicks no need to watch. Yeah, for real. Okay, we're at the free throw line. The New York Knicks in the bonus. It's Jalen Brunson going to shoot 2 free throws. Jalen Brunson going to shoot 2 free throws. You know, this game is over mid-second quarter, says Iburn. This is a bad look. All right, guys, I'm going to give you guys a chance to make the pick because I'm only doing these live streams for you guys. So, do we change the game after halftime? Do we change the game after halftime? I'm going to give you guys a chance to do yes or no. It would be Celtics versus 76ers. You guys will get to vote, just yes or no. We'll start the poll. I'll let you guys cast your official votes out there, guys. I got 6:39 here left to go. Atlanta Hawks with the basketball. The score is 62-19. Here comes a three-point shot that flies from the wing. It's a knockdown shot for Dyson Daniels. 62-22. This would put me up to 30 push-ups. Definitely don't want to stick around for that. OG Anunoby looks to the right. It's now with Brunson. Brunson at the straightaway. Brunson to OG for 3. It's good. Another bucket here for the New York Knicks. 65-22. 65-22. Basketball right now with Kuminga. Kuminga's at the three-point line. He looks to Dyson Daniels. Daniels will shoot. It's off the back of the rim. It's no good. Fighting for the rebound. It's going to be the New York Knicks who pick it up and clearing it out to the three-point line. Back on transition, Josh Hart looks backwards, and it's currently in the hands of Mikal Bridges. Bridges at the State Farm Arena logo. Turns the corner here, pulls up to the baseline. Fadeaway baseline J. It's another one. It's a 45-point lead for the New York Knicks in the first half. Atlanta with 22 points. Here's Mohamed Gay for 3. It's no good. Another rebound for New York. There's the fast break. Alley-oop, and another jam again. 69-22. 5:23 left to go. The Atlanta Hawks fans are now enjoying this game because of how bad the Atlanta Hawks are. Because of how bad the Atlanta Hawks are, there are literally people laughing at this. Is comical now. It's a 47-point game in the first half. So Gabe Vincent gonna run. Looks like a whistle's gonna come in. Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. This is horrific, says Donnie Lusk. Hawks will catch up when the Knicks pull their starters. I don't think so. I think even the bench is firing right now. Everybody loves Starks. Let's see. Have to cheer for someone. Seriously. Three-point shot will fly. Looks like Mitch Robinson will get a piece of it. It's going to be a push down on this end. Mikal Bridges hits the deck pretty hard. No whistle there. Jalen Johnson looks to Dyson Daniels. There's another one back to Jalen Johnson. Johnson fights around the painted area. Will drive. Looked like he traveled. He'll miss the shot. Rebound by Josh Hart. Josh Hart pulls up to the three-point line. He slows down. Feeds to Anunoby. He finds the angle. He shoots, scores, and is fouled. 71-22. In the bonus, the New York Knicks go to the line to make this a 50-point game right now. 50-point game. What are we watching? This is insane, dude. This is insane, bro. Oh, man. Yeah, maybe time to move on to the Boston's game. Philly should be more interesting, says J-Dog Vids. Dude, this is, honestly, it's pretty interesting to see this. I've never seen a team collapse this bad. Uh-oh, players fighting right now. You've got Dyson Daniels. The official gets knocked over. Official on the deck. You've got, Mitch Robinson having to be held back right now. Now there are players pushing each other. I see hands moving. We got a fight breaking out right now. There are multiple people on the floor here. And the tensions are rising and still going at it. Dyson Daniels and Robinson. Robinson getting pulled to the opposite end. Dyson Daniels getting pulled to the opposite end. We might see some ejections, and this might be the most interesting moment of this game here. Okay. So it looks like they've separated this right now. Mitch Robinson and Dyson Daniels. We might be seeing some ejections. Wouldn't be surprised right there. Karl Anthony Towns applauding the behavior. Let's see what the call is. So the officials now getting together to find out what they're going to hand out here, who's getting what. We'll see also if anyone came up off the bench. The NBA does have strict rules about players coming off the bench during fights and getting onto the floor. You see all the trainers running over to the Knicks sideline. Ooh, man, multiple players and even people in the crowd, man, getting rolled over here. This is crazy. I mean, multiple people having to be held back right now. Like, we were about to have a Malice in the Palace here, man. Robinson got into it right there with Daniels. Ooh, man, that official got laid out there. Man, that was nasty. They're replaying this right here. Definitely a fight that broke out. That might be clip-worthy, Santino, if you're out there. So 7:09 here. 4 minutes and 45 seconds left to go. This is not even legal anymore, says Alpero Zoc. Well then, so halftime on the horizon. We'll get another game here in just a moment. Who threw the first punch? I don't know if anyone threw a punch here at this point. I don't think anyone really threw a punch. I saw Daniels and Mitch Robinson kind of go into a clinch with one another. And you hear Dyson Daniels saying, F you, and you can see Mitch Robinson just getting pulled back, but he ran through an official on the back pedal. He was also being pulled by Okongwu, so it's not like Mitch Robinson ran into him by himself. We might be able to see a clip of that coming up here as well, guys, because, Instagram likes to post these kinds of things. So we'll probably find that clip in a moment. I think both of them know that they're about to get thrown out of this game. Let's see what they say. Could be unsportsmanlike nonsense. You never know. We're going to wait for the call, though. I mean, they were literally just, I don't know. It's not smart, man. You shouldn't try to big body Mitch Robinson. Dyson Daniels versus Mitch Robinson, that's not going to work out for Daniels. That was a really dumb move for him to try to body up. It's a 50-point game because the free throw was made. It's 72-22 in the first half of this game, guys. This is the worst loss I've ever witnessed, says Dope THC. That's what I'm saying, man. This is still a historic blowout. Here's the call. After review, it has been determined that there will be offsetting technicals and both players have been ejected from the game. So Dyson Daniels is gone. Mitchell Robinson is gone. And the game will continue. Mitch Robinson said, all right, my job is done. Mitch Robinson goes into the locker room here with 6 points today. 6 points today is the most points scored by any player on the Atlanta Hawks to this point. Mitch Robinson coming in off the bench had that already. Bad day for Atlanta, went to worse. Dyson Daniels getting ejected, one of their starting players. At least Mitch Robinson was a bench. What happened, says Stay Sane. It was a box out on the free throw that was the catalyst there. 4:39 left to play in the first half of this one. We are going to go through at least our trivia quiz here today, guys, and then we're going to cut over to the other game because you guys have voted for it. You guys have said it's time to switch to the other game. This is going to be a bad shot to the three-point line. This one goes up, and it's knocked down by C.J. McCollum. It's 77-22. Both teams are in the bonus, by the way. So both teams are in the bonus. C.J. McCollum knocks down a triple. Here's Jalen Brunson. Brunson to the Hawks logo. Brunson backs up. He turns the corner here. Looks like a whistle's going to come in. And in the bonus, we go back to the free throw line. 4:10 left to play in the first half. Taking a quick look at the other game here. I do want to see what's going on in that game. Looks like in that game, still no tip-off there yet. That's surprising. That game should have started by now. So no tip-off in this other game here just yet between Boston and Philadelphia. At the free throw line, looks like Jalen Brunson going to shoot, going to score. So Brunson knocks down the first of the two free throws. It's now a 48-point lead for the New York Knicks. This is history in the making. Let's call it that. This is history in the making. Second free throw is good. So it's 74-25. Let's start the clock. Ball is now in the hands of C.J. McCollum. McCollum to the left-hand side. McCollum feeds. One more to the corner. A pump fake. Crispert out to the three-point line. It's going to be stolen here. New York comes up with a steal. Fast break. Got to slow it down now. And Josh Hart at the three-point line. Feeds it back to Brunson. 4 minutes left to go in this first half. And it's going to be a long day here for Atlanta. Whistle coming in. Karl Anthony Towns goes to the free throw line now for two shots. This could make it a 51-point game if he knocks them both down. How have you only scored 25 points in the first half of this game? Like, just insane. Just insane right now. What's the Hawks shooting percentage, asks iBurn. The Hawks shooting percentage here today, there you have it, 30% from the floor, 28% from three-point land, and 60% from the stripe. First free throw here is good at 75-25. Boston, Philadelphia live, please, says Buck. Come on, man, this isn't basketball, says Jude. Garbage time, says Steve. It's about to be the biggest playoff blowout ever, says Luigio. No bootlickers allowed with the thumbs up. What up, man? How you doing? Second free throw is good. It's 76-25. 76-25. Imagine being someone who spent $5,000 to watch your Atlanta Hawks just get mollywopped. Here's a missed layup from inside the paint. A tough shot for C.J. McCollum. He gets it to go. It's 76-27. Not a flinch, not a move from that crowd right there after the shot was made. It is deathly silent here. OG Anunoby out to Brunson for three. Brunson shoots. That's no good. It's an offensive rebound. Towns is fouled again. Back to the line we go. First quarter points at halftime for the Hawks. End of game points for the New York Knicks at halftime. 76-27. Bono, yeah, dude. Seriously. These bums just cost me $150, says Dennis Carter. Carter, if you're tired of losing, man, I got a link in the description down below. You can check out Acorns. It is slowly becoming one of our partners on the channel. The investment platform that allows you to round up your spare change and automate your investing progress. Ladies and gentlemen, the first free throw will be made right here. It's 77-27. We're back to a 50-point game. 50-point game. Templed, I am actually surprised that we have 2.4K in this chat right now. just given how bad this game is going here. 58 is the largest win in NBA playoff history, says Cujo. We might watch history here, guys. 78-27. It is now a 51-point game, 7 points away from the largest blowout in playoff history. Quickly to the rim, Jalen Johnson going to get the bucket and the foul. It's 78-29. Halftime for Hawks, 36 points. Bro, you should just call the Boston game instead of this trash game, says Neo. Don't worry, guys. The looks like the overwhelming majority of you guys, almost 70% of this chat who has actually casted their vote and their opinion on the matter. If you don't vote, you don't get an opinion. But 70%, 67% of the chat thinks that after halftime, we should cut to the Celtics versus 76ers game. I'm leaning towards doing that as well. Timeout has been called by the New York Knicks, guys. We don't have a trivia quiz for the next one. And for the record, if and when we do cut over to that game, my only reason why I wouldn't cut over to that game, guys, is because I know we're not going to finish it. And that could be a problem, right? We want to make sure that we're able to finish any games that we start. And if we start going into the habit of not finishing games, it's, we won't finish this game and we won't finish the Celtics game. The only game we're going to finish is tonight's game. It just kind of feels off. You know what I mean? But yeah. Yeah. Let's see. I was in the shower. What if it happens at Salvador? James says this is boring, though. Jude says this is a joke. For sure. No point in watching this, though, says BM. So as long as you guys are cool with the fact that even if it's a very close game, I don't know. I say that, but if we got 5,000 people in the chat, I think the start of the Nuggets game could wait, man. I'm conflicted, if you couldn't tell. Definitely conflicted in this one. Just tuning in, says Ayo Mick. Shalesh saying, I'm going to watch SpongeBob instead. Can we get 2 threes, Brunson? If this gets to a 100-point lead, you got to put back on. For real, though. 123-834. Change the title of this video, says Santino. I mean, we could, but again, then we wouldn't be finishing the second game. If we cut to this game, it starts now. This game has already started. Supposed to start here at 7 o'clock. We'd only be able to cover it for about an hour until the Nuggets and Timberwolves game started, which is something that we have been promising all of you guys who want to watch that series since we knew it was going to be pushed to a Game 6. We had no intention of covering the Celtics at 76ers. We also had no intention of watching a blowout, so I guess things change. We have plenty of Celtics to cover when they win, says Orlando Lay. This is a rare extenuating circumstance, says Streaming Consciousness. That's fair. Mario, it's about to get really physical. It's going to get wild, says William. Us 5 in the chat can suit up for the Hawks, says Street. University of Georgia would have more points by now. Let's see. Hey, Mario, blowout or not, lots joined to hear this game, says the Sultan C. I do agree. I do want to do trivia for this game, though. Who knows how they would do? I think Timberwolves close out tonight. That's possible. Just update the Boston Sixers. Okay, guys, right now, Knicks with 78, the Hawks with 29. May get super intense in this game now, says Santino. It might. It might. And if we had a breakout fight, you never know. Could be fun to cover that, too. All right, we're at the free throw line. After that timeout, guys, both teams in the bonus. 2:59 remaining here. 160-60 really happening, says Orange Viper. I did put it up to a Democratic vote, though, guys. I did put it up to a Democratic vote, though. If you don't want to watch us change the channel, you do need to vote. Otherwise, the crowd will win, and those who did participate and cast their vote will have the final say. So, 30-78 here. Here's a bounce pass to the corner and a feed inside to OG Anunoby, who will go up, shoot, and score. It is 80-30 right now. Ball at the top of the screen. Jalen Johnson works his way to the logo. Jalen Johnson will pull up and shoot this from the elbow. That's a good shot for him. 80-32. Jalen Brunson brings the ball up. A 48-point lead for the New York Knicks as we approach halftime. Here's a look to Jalen Brunson. Brunson to the left, a bounce pass to, give and go right now. It's going to be stolen. Nice steal here for the Atlanta Hawks. The Hawks on the run. Here's a straightaway tray. This one is no good. Offensive rebound, C.J. McCollum. Air ball, foul. Ugly. 2:08 here left to go. Back to the line. Jalen Brunson picks up a foul, and it's Jalen Johnson who goes to shoot 2 more. So 80-32, 2:08 left to go. I say we wait until the third, says Salvador. We're going to wait until after halftime trivia, for sure. I want to stay here, but majority rules, says Rec TV Music. It's up to the Democratic vote, man. That's the best way to handle it here. Let's see. How come you have to pay for all these games that should be on TV? Well, you've always had to pay for TV. You got to pay for cable. This game's on ESPN. So if you got ESPN, you got this game. That free throw is there as well, so both free throws are good. It's 80-34. Here's the inbound pass. New York with the basketball. It is Josh Hart. Hart will bring it up. Hart is posted up. He turns around. He feeds to Cat. Karl Anthony Towns will drive. Towns looked like he was going to get fouled there. There's the late whistle that came in. Towns back to the free throw line. 80-34 to the stripe we go. New York Knicks up by 46. Up by 46. The ace team saying, I got Denver tonight. Got to pay for breathing air, says Peace. How chat attendance will be affected. That is interesting there, Steve. I'm interested to see as well how that would happen there. Easiest $200 of my life, says Kiz. Okay, we're at the free throw line. Looks like a technical foul on Jalen Johnson gives the New York Knicks just more points here. Towns will shoot and score. It's 81-34. They're also going to get the basketball now. Or maybe we're going to get the 2 free throws here. Yeah, Onyeka Okongwu was going to commit the foul here. So Onyeka Okongwu commits the foul. Jalen Johnson with a technical. We're going to get 2 free throws more on top of the technical. So 3 shots at the line. Karl Anthony Towns shooting 2 more now. He shot the technical. We got 2 more. Back in my day, the NBA Finals were on NBC nationally. No paying for subscription, says Charles Wright. These men have families, says Brando. The Hawks have them right where they want them. Oh, no. 82-34. I cannot be embarrassed. The Monstars have taken over, says Salvador. I'm definitely going to be on time for the Wolves game. That was the plan here today. That's why we picked this game here today. This is actually insane, saying I got no meat. Let's start the clock. So it's 83-34. The New York Knicks up by 49. A 3-point shot not going to go. It's rebounded by OG Anunoby. 1:40 left to go. Here is Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson going to dribble. Goes to the right. Looks to Towns. Towns will drive. Towns to Anunoby. Anunoby will swing it. Anunoby out to the 3-point line. Josh Hart shoots. Josh Hart not going to get it to go. It's going to be a defensive rebound for the Atlanta Hawks with 80 seconds left to go in the first half of this game. Here's a look to the right-hand side. Nickeil Alexander-Walker will lay another brick. A missed shot again for Atlanta. Jalen Brunson will bring it up. Atlanta with 34. New York with 83. Here's a pass. One more. Anunoby to Hart. Hart to Brunson. Brunson being chased down. Shot clock down to 6. Brunson runs back at the rim. He's going to pass it to Anunoby. Wide open. Sidestep. He shoots. No good. It's going to be out of bounds. Last touch by New York. So Atlanta, 47 seconds here left to go. We got a person who's down on the ground holding his shin. Uh-oh, some dude wearing a chain is down holding his left shin. 47.5. Who is that? Okay, Who was that just got hurt right there on the sidelines? Here's the move. A pull-up and a shot for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. It's off the back of the rim. No good. An offensive rebound for the Hawks. A shot, a foul. Back to the line we go. 29 seconds left to go. Sayonara. Keith Olbermann still alive? So Brunson was trying to save it there. Brunson. Tell Spike Lee to suit up. Let's see, bro. Why are you saying Atlanta like that? I don't know, man. Just give me a dang contact. Shaking my head. A Hawks fan since they're getting destroyed. Making Peter Griffin breathing wince. Lil Boozy? I don't know. Lil Boozy, question mark, says DJ Gene. Lock in, Brunson, says Alexio. Lil Boozy got hurt? I guess so. It's 36-83. I never thought I'd say those words out loud right there. Here's Jalen Brunson with the basketball. Up 83-36 over the Atlanta Hawks. The New York Knicks are throttling Atlanta. Here's a step-back triple. Brunson can't get it to go. This is to be a quick buzzer beater at the end of the half from 38 feet out. It's an air ball, and it's time for us to go. Largest halftime lead in NBA history, ladies and gentlemen. You watched it here first. The New York Knicks with 83 points. The Atlanta Hawks with 36 points. That is officially the largest halftime lead in NBA history. And you watched it here. Let's effing go. Crazy work. We are literally watching history, but the majority of the chat is ready to step away. It's a historic game, but the majority of the chat is ready to step away. Let's get through halftime and see if anybody changes their minds. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a very one-sided game on our hands right now. Let's get locked in right now for our halftime trivia quiz. We got 15 minutes left in this halftime break, so let's ask some questions and see if we can't have some fun. Here we go, guys. Question number 1. What city do the New York Knicks call home? Is it New York, New York, Albany, New York, or Syracuse, New York? Easy layup question there. Largest halftime difference in NBA history, guys. You just watched it here. A. All right. The answer is New York, New York, guys. It's not Albany. Nice try. They play in Madison Square Garden. It's New York, New York, baby. You already know. Let's go on to question number 2. Question number 2, guys. Which playoff seed did the Atlanta Hawks have this year? Were they the 4th, the 5th, or the 6th seed this year? 4th, 5th, or 6th? What do you know? Do you remember? Mr. Mojo says 6. Jacob says 10. Looks like Scarizari says 4. The answer is the 6th seed, guys. They were there lined up with the New York Knicks. It's always 1-8, 4-5, 3-6, 2-7. Atlanta Hawks looking like Atlanta Hawks looking like they don't belong in this postseason right now. Let's go on to question number 3. All right, y'all. Question number 3. What decade was the last time that the Knicks were in the finals? Was it the 80s, the 90s, or the 2000s? Notice we didn't ask when was the last time they won the NBA championship. It's just wondering when the last time they even made it to the finals. The last time they even went to the finals, it was the year 1999 against my San Antonio Spurs. It was the year 1999 against my San Antonio Spurs. And, yeah, it's been a while. Go Spurs, go. Anyway, San Antonio, that's our first ring, by the way. Can't forget that. Let's go to the next one, guys. What is the best Atlanta Hawks regular season record in franchise history? What is the best Atlanta Hawks regular season record in franchise history? I'll tell you, they have had more than 50 wins in one season. They have had more than 50 wins in one season. The answer is 60 and 22. 60 wins, 22 losses. That was the best season in Atlanta Hawks history. That was in the 2014-15 season, and it's been a while. Especially when you see a face like Kyle Korver on the crowd or in the squad. Like, what? All right, guys. Which player currently wears number 3 for the New York Knicks? Is it Jose Alvarado, OG Anunoby, or Josh Hart? Easy question here, guys. Which player wears number 3 for New York? The first half score was that, says I invented Mixins. Basically, first half score was worse. The answer is Josh Hart, guys. Good job. Most of y'all got this one right. Well done. Josh Hart does wear number 3. He's been doing okay in today's game, but, honestly, they don't even need the starters anymore at this point. Largest lead in NBA halftime history. We're watching it happen right now. By the way, OG Anunoby with 26 points. That's the most of any half in his entire career. Next question. Who led the Atlanta Hawks in fast break points during the regular season, guys? New York has as many steals as Atlanta has field goals made in this game. Wow. New York has as many steals as field goals made for Atlanta. That's insane. Oh, that's right. We're doing trivia. The answer to this one, Nico Alexander-Walker had the most fast break points for the Atlanta Hawks. I am just jaw-dropped, bro, by how dominant the New York Knicks look right now. I am just taken back. Question number 7. Let's go to the next one. Which team have the Knicks faced more than any other team? The 76ers, the Celtics, or the Pistons? Which team have the Knicks faced more than any other team? A, B, or C? I feel like this is also an easy one. I think most of you guys will get this one right. Their own fans, says Commander. I think most of you guys did get this one right. The Celtics, 502 games against Boston, 481 games against Philadelphia, and 404 games against the Detroit Pistons. So big numbers there. I actually had a different stat that says 575, but that could be postseason numbers too. All right, guys. Which Hawks player was known as the human highlight film? Was it Bob Pettit, Dominique Wilkins, or Doc Rivers? The human highlight film. Who was it, guys? Plot twist, New York chokes in the second half. Tara, there's no way. Dominique Wilkins, says David. Neek, you guys are right, man. The human highlight film with that number 21. Man, these are tough questions, says Tim. Tim M6. What's going on with the Hawks? Ain't nothing going on with the Hawks right now, man. Let's go to question number 9. Question number 9. In the 2024 playoffs, how many consecutive 40-point games did Jalen Brunson have? Was it 2, 3, or 4? In the 2024 playoffs last year, how many consecutive 40-point games did Jalen Brunson have? 5,245, says Jago Balboa. The answer is 4 consecutive 40-point games. 4. consecutive. He scored 160 points in 4 games by himself. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right, question number 10, guys. Here we go. What is the name of CJ McCollum's podcast that ended back in 2022? Was it Real Ballers? Was it Pull Up? Or was it Hawk Talk? What was the name of the podcast that CJ McCollum had that ended in 2022? A couple of you guys saying that it's B. A couple of y'all saying it's A. The answer is B, guys. It is Pull Up with CJ McCollum. Pull Up with CJ McCollum. Oh, I think most of you guys got that one right. Good job, y'all. Well done. All right. That's it, man. That's what we got. So 6:25 here left to go in this halftime moment. Brunson would not cover today, SMT. Well, man, I am still torn. I know you guys voted on it. Logistically, it's going to turn things into a nightmare for us to switch over to the Boston game. But analytically speaking, I'm wondering how much it's going to hurt us to stay on this game. Damn. Where do we go from here? Do we stay here and watch the historic blowout? Watch the New York Knicks potentially make NBA history in the biggest win of all time? Or do we look over to the Boston Celtics and fight for attention here? Whose attention do we need to focus on? The New York Knicks, 83-36. Here's the other thing we could do. And we could also, it's the end of the first. What we could do is maybe cut over to the Boston game and cover that game until halftime there, because the second quarter is about to get started. And after, when they go back into halftime, we come back and finish this game. It's kind of what I'm thinking might make sense. So the fluffy part for this game right now, quarter number 3, we can jump over and I can meet you guys halfway, those of y'all who want to go somewhere else. Man, I think we can meet both of you guys halfway. I know everyone wants us to stay. A chunk of you guys want us to stay. Should I stay or should I go now? If I stay, there will be trouble. Or if I go, there will be. If I stay, there will be double. So come on and let me know. Should I stay or should I go? Damn. All right. Let's do that. All right, guys. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to change my TV channel, and we're going to come back here to finish this game. For those people checking in, we're just going to have to explain. I'm going to leave something at the top of the screen saying, hey, this game has lost its luster and its interest, so we've cut over to the Boston Celtics game. We will not be finishing the Boston Celtics game. We're only going to cover it until halftime. And then we'll come back to this one. 76ers. You can see it's the end of the first quarter right now, so the second quarter is about to get started. Here's what we will do. Just going to open up this one here. Let's reset you. Let's get our scoreboard. I actually have to build a scoreboard for that, though, real quick. It shouldn't take me but a minute or two. Celtics on the left. Sixers on the right. Sixers on the right. Celtics will be green. Okay. Celtics will be green. Sixers will be blue. Let's do display, copy URL, NBA, settings. Wonder how many people will be triggered by this move. But let's go ahead and make the change, guys. I'm going to leave everything else over here right now, including all of the stats and analytics for not the Celtics game, It will be here for the New York Knicks game. And I know that, again, might cause some confusions for some people, but I know that there are enough New York Knicks fans and Atlanta Hawk fans who would still be just at least interested in seeing the information down at the bottom. So let's copy this, go over here. We can let this do the heavy lifting in case anybody wants to keep up with this. But for now, I think covering the Celtics and the 76ers, PHI, BOS. Okay, be right back. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so the score is 25-20 here with the Boston Celtics. For those of you checking into this live stream right now, we have pivoted away from the previous game. We will be coming back to it, but for now we want to make sure that the audience is entertained. That is the name of the game right now. We've got 11:23 left to go in the second quarter. As soon as this goes into halftime, we will be cutting back to our Atlanta Hawks game. At the free throw line right now, VJ Edgecombe is going to knock it down here. The score is 22-25 with 11:28 left to play in the first half of this one. Backing things up right now with the ball in his hand, it's Derek White. I don't have my notes, so I'm going to be doing this from memory right now. We've got Jalen Brown with the basketball. He cuts to the right, covered by VJ Edgecombe. Fadeaway jump shot from the free throw line. It's off the front of the rim, off the face of Joel Embiid. It looks like the officials say someone got their hand in there, though, and it's going to be a turnover right now for the Boston Celtics. It'll end up being 76ers basketball. 25-22 is what I've got on my scoreboard. Here's the inbound pass. Here's Joel Embiid fighting his way in. Luka Garza going to foul him, and Joel Embiid will go to the line to shoot too. 11:04 left to play in the first half of the Celtics versus Philadelphia game. By the way, over here, the third quarter is about to get started. You can see the scoreboard of the Knicks and the Hawks. Guys, this is the game that we promised y'all. It has just completely gone out of control. We will be going back to this Knicks or this Hawks game and Knicks game, whatever you want to call it. It's basically the Knicks game right now. If it gets any closer than this, then we'll probably jump in, but it's a 47-point lead there for the New York Knicks in that half. First free throw going to go up. It's no good right here for Joel Embiid. In the meantime, guys, we are going to be covering the Boston Celtics and the Philadelphia 76ers for just a few plays and sequences right now. Do you have multiple screens? I do have multiple screens open right now. I will leave this up for you guys for now. Here's the second free throw. Joel Embiid will get it to go. The score is now 23-25. Boston Celtics have the lead and the ball. 2-point lead for Boston. Peyton Pritchard to the right, using a Luka Garza screen. Looks to the left. It's a pass to Garza. Garza has it. Back to Pritchard. Pritchard back to Garza. They're passing this back and forth. Jalen Brown turns the corner. He's at the baseline. He shoots. He'll be fouled here. This foul will go against Kelly Oubre. So the foul is against Kelly Oubre. In our other game over here, guys, looks like the score is 96-36, and Josh Hart picking up a defensive rebound over in that game as well. This is almost like it's almost like red zone. I don't have like a box score that I could do both, but Jalen Brown's at the free throw line right now. The Knicks on another 10-0 run in the last minute as they start the half. Knicks continue to murder the poor Atlanta Hawks right now. That game is completely out of control. That game is completely out of control. So y'all want a second scoreboard? I can do a second scoreboard here as well. We could probably extend that one. Probably get an automated scoreboard. That free throw is going to go up, and looks like they're both going to miss here for Jalen Brown. Jalen Brown misses both of those. Here's a shot the other way for the Philadelphia 76ers. Kelly Oubre will rebound. Looks like fighting for the ball. It goes out of bounds. 10:35 left to go. Atlanta cut it to 54. Uh-oh, says Cujo. Yeah, for real. I'm looking at a 4-leaf clover. Yes. Huh? They started the third on a 13-0 run? Yeah, basically, man. Here's a shot that goes up and in. Somehow that shot drops right here. That was surprising. Joel Embiid knocked it. Was that a shot for Joel Embiid right there? No, that was a turnover here. That's a out-of-bounds loose ball. Baylor Shireman coughs it up. Here's a pass to the three-point line. This is Joel Embiid's shot. He knocks this down. It's a three-pointer. I got 26-25. The Philadelphia 76ers at home now have the lead, guys. We chose to cover the Hawks and the Knicks, and then we chose to change our minds because we can do that as red-blooded Americans. There is the left-handed layup for Jalen Brown. It's 27-26 with 9 minutes and 53 seconds left to go. You can see the score on the far right-hand side of the Knicks versus the Hawks game. It's still 95-38 right there. Here's the run. Here's the drive. VJ Edgecombe to Joel Embiid. Embiid will shoot. It's off the back of the heel and rebound by Baylor Shireman. Shireman to Pritchard. Pritchard out to White. Derek White bounces this one to Jalen Brown. Brown trying to fight its way into the paint. 9:30 left to go in the first half. Jalen Brown sets his feet, kicks it to the three-point line. Peyton Pritchard, no good. Rebound again here. This time it's coming back with Philadelphia. Here's the drive, the run for VJ Edgecombe with a jam. 28-27. Philadelphia up by one. Lead changing back and forth right now. We got a good one here. Peyton Pritchard brings the ball up court. Pritchard at the logo. Pritchard to the three-point line. Here's a Luka Garza pump fake. Back to Peyton Pritchard. Peyton Pritchard going to use the Luka Garza screen. He will drive. He will shoot. That's going to be a block for Kelly Oubre. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Boston Celtics. It's going to be Sixers ball. So 99-40 in the other game. You can see that over here. 99-40 is the score. That is why we have cut over to this game, which is much more competitive, and we will be cutting back to this historic blowout once the competition fizzles down and we go to the halftime break. DJ Jean, we're not going to stay here for long, man. We're only going to stay here for a little bit. We're only going to stay here for a little bit, guys, so I'm not changing the title. We are going to finish the game with Atlanta. This is just a glimpse into something a little more entertaining. Here is the drive. Here is the Euro, and Jalen Brown going to score that way. It's 29-28. Another lead change in this one. Another lead change in this one. So the ball has been inbounded right now. Ball being brought up here. Ball being brought up. Looks to the left. It's Kelly Oubre. Oubre gets to the Xfinity Mobile Arena logo. He is standing in front of Jalen Brown. Oubre cuts to the left. He's got some space. He'll pull up and shoot and knocks it down. It's 30-29. Another lead change here. So another pretty cool sequence. Looks like Jalen Brown going to lose the basketball. It's stolen. 76ers on the run. Here's a step back. There's the pull-up. There's the shot. No good. Looks like that's a bad shot for Quentin Grimes. Grimes misses the shot. Whistle coming in. 7:53 on the clock. They go to a commercial break. Possibly. Cut to a commercial break. Let us cut to the other game. So I got 103. What happened? 103-43 in this game right now. Coming back from it, guys. Looks like the New York Knicks have the basketball right now with 7:27 left to go in this game. A spin move, a step back, a shot for Jalen Brunson. Brunson going to miss the shot. Yeah, we're back to the Atlanta game in case you couldn't tell. Brunson misses the shot. Jalen Johnson backwards to Okongwu. Okongwu to the left-hand side. It's Jalen Johnson who shoots the triple, knocks it down. It's 46. Excuse me, 40. Yeah, it should be 46. Oh, I can't math right now. Something funky's going on right here. We're going back and forth, man. Smooth transition, touche, he says. My TV screen says 48, so that's what we're going to leave it at. 48 to 103 is what my TV screen says, so we'll stick with that. Here's Karl Anthony Towns, basketball in his hands. Towns fastball here, three-point shot flies. This one is no good. Rebound by Jalen Johnson. Johnson will bring it up. Johnson feeds inside. There's a shot under the rim. That's an easy bucket right there, and it looks like a timeout will be called here as well. It's 50 to 103. It's a 53-point game in this one right now. Thank you, Life with Lou. I think it's safe to say that you can ditch the Knicks-Hawks game, says Life with Lou. How much longer do you think the starters will play, asks Victor Webster. Good question, man. Good question, guys. CJ, three-pointers, bro. You are very late, says JJD. I'm sorry, JJD. Were you on time when we started this live stream? If anything, I think you're late, sir. Where were you? I'm going to have to write you a tardy slip, man. Are we having fun yet, says Drago Balboa? It's done, says Jason. It gets tougher, says James Joseph. Jacqueline says, good question. Mr. Mojo says, and boom goes the dynamite. So, looks like Brielle says the same game with the Cavs and Heat last season, belt to bottom. Belt to bottom, that's it, man. OG, one more rebound. Boston, Philadelphia live, not New York, Atlanta. Yes. All right. So, let's run back over there again. The score, I got 29 to 30 still in the Boston versus 76ers game. And coincidentally, both games are in commercial breaks right now. Don't call it a comeback, says MJ3000. What the F is that score, is Vince. Yeah, Vince, did you see that? 103 to 50. You missed the largest halftime lead ever in NBA playoff history. So, facts right there. How many push-ups, asks I Invented Mixins. Not the tardy slip, says Nasty Gardening Tools. Is Jordan getting in, bro? Where Jordan at? All right. Well. Looks like Boston and Philadelphia. This game is definitely a little more interesting. Basketball right now with the Boston Celtics. Here's the move. A pass to Neemias Queta. Queta will shoot. It's off the backboard and no good into the hands of VJ Edgecombe. Edgecombe pushes this one forward. Tyrese Maxey turns around. Behind the back for Maxey. Maxey on the line. He'll shoot. He'll score. Tyrese Maxey gets the bucket here. Another lead change. We're going back and forth. Boston and Philadelphia. Three-point shot for Derek White. Wet. Nice shot there. It's 32 to 32. Don't know what I'm doing here. I got 32 to 32 on the scoreboard with 7 minutes left to play in the first half. Here's a look to the left. It's in the hands right now of Paul George. Paul George looks to Kelly Oubre, who lets it fly. Oubre knocks down the triple. 35 to 32. Philadelphia 76ers up by 3. Here is White. White to Queta. Queta at the three-point line. Queta working his way into the perimeter. Looks and hands off to Brown. Jaylen Brown against Maxey. Jaylen Brown is in the paint. He will shoot. It is short. Whistle comes in. He goes to the line for 2 shots. With 4.4 here left to go. Detroit versus everybody, says DJ Gene. If I wasn't seeing it, I wouldn't believe it. This is unreal. The history of basketball, says Carlos Brown. If I get close to that record, I'm going for it. You give up on the Knicks game, says because I got high. No, I haven't given up on the Knicks game. We are only keeping we're just trying to keep you guys entertained, man. First free throw here, no good. The Knicks game is 103 to 50. 6 minutes and 34 seconds left to go in the third quarter. You can see it right there. 103 to 50 in that game. OG Anunoby just missed a shot. Looks like a rebound here for Zachary Risashir. And so they're already pulling out a bunch of bench players in that game. It's going to get nasty in that one before it gets more entertaining. So we will be back to it at the end of the half here. I'm going to say that one more time, and maybe the mods can help us out as well. Paul George going to let it fly from deep. It's 38-33. The Philadelphia 76ers are up by 5 right now. At the end of the Boston Celtics 76ers half, guys, we will be locked back into the Knicks and Hawks game just to finish off that historic game. But for now, for those of you, we did set a vote. Nice shot here. 3-point shot from downtown. And we had hundreds of people asking for us to switch to this game, so we did. Here's VJ Edgecombe, who shoots this shot. Nice shot in transition. It's 40-36. So if you asked for me to change the channel and cover this game, I'm going to be real disappointed if you bail out on me now. Okay, whistle coming in. 5 minutes and 45 seconds here left to go. Looks like the Hawks are on a 9-0 run in the last 2 minutes in that game. Hawks probably won't be coming back in that one, but the score there looks like it's still 103-52. So, just a 51-point lead right now. Here's the feed inside to Neemias Queta. Queta not going to get the shot to go. It's rebounded by Andre Drummond. Drummond pushes this one up, and it's with Tyrese Maxey. Maxey going to be guarded right now by Jason Tatum. Tyrese Maxey backs up to the 76ers logo. He's on the run. He goes all the way. Maxey will be fouled on the drive. He goes to the line to shoot 2 shots. It's 40-36. Philadelphia up by 4 right now with 5:21 here left to go. Waiting for 150 points from the Knicks. Rosley will be covering that at the very end. Rocco says, we just want to hear about the Knicks. What's the score? Well, you should have voted if you wanted to hear about that. Should have voted. 5:21 here. 36-40. Maxey knocks it down. Let's see if I can't pull. All right, let's do this. See what else I can do for you guys. Y'all want to see the Knicks score? I think I could still help you out with that. If we do this, I can leave that there. I mean, it ain't much to look at all. Basketball right now at the 3-point line. Here's the move. Here's the drive. Jalen Brown going to get charged with a charging foul. Offensive foul here on Jalen Brown. 5:05 left to go. Joe Mazzulla hangs his head right now. Hi, Sammy. By the way, yeah. So, yes, poor Hawks, says Federico. No, the other screen had the score, said I invented. What other screen had the score? No other screen has the score, dude. I set up the scoreboard here. You're talking about this scoreboard? Are you talking about that scoreboard? Because I have to manually plug that in. I guess I could totally do that. But again, that game is just a nasty old blowout for now. 4 minutes and 50 seconds left to go. Here's another missed shot here for the Philadelphia 76ers. The score is 42-36. Basketball right now with the Boston Celtics. That's going to be a missed shot right now. 4 minutes and 46 seconds left to go. Looks like it's going to end up being a turnover. 4:46. Wonderful, says Jacqueline. That's what I'm saying, Angel. It's over. There's the score. By the way, the score is right there. Take a look at the far right-hand side. It's got it every single play. It's right there, 111-57. If you really want to watch that game, do you really want to watch that game right now? Here's a handoff backwards. Basketball right now with the Philadelphia 76ers. Sixers are up right now by 6. Here's the move for, looks like Maxey splits the defense. Will shoot and miss, recovers his own rebound, tries again. Andre Drummond now gets the rebound. Drummond will shoot and score. It's now 44-36, and the Philadelphia 76ers have an 8-point lead with 4 minutes and 15 seconds here left to go. Jason Tatum with the basketball. Tatum at the straightaway. He'll spin to the left-hand side. That's going to be a push. That's going to be a shot, and he's going to go to the free throw line for a couple. So Jason Tatum now goes to the line. So 111-57. Take it out on us next year, says James Joseph. My friend was doing okay. Interesting. Another upset for Boston, says Nasty Gardening Tools. We're at the free throw line. At least this game, there's potential that Boston can stay in it. OG coming back, asks Richard. Is OG Anunoby coming back to that game? I don't know. We'll be looking at that game at the end of this half, guys. We will abandon the Boston Celtics and Philadelphia game. We haven't completely taken our eyes off of the Hawks game. I'm trying to meet you halfway. I know how this goes. You can't make everybody happy. And even in the process, there's a possibility that I'm making nobody happy. So we're just going to keep rolling with this right now. 4 minutes left to go, guys, and then you guys can forget about the Boston game. We'll go back to the Hawks game. Here's a Paul George shot. Not going to get the whistle here. Late whistle comes in. 3:55 left to play. Good evening, Courtney. How you doing? That score is just too funny. 50-plus points, says Flipside. Yeah, it's pretty bad. 111 to 57. 111 to 57. It could be a 60-point game here soon. 2:45 left to go in the third quarter of that Hawks game. 3:55 left to go in the first half here. Luigio, thanks, man. He says ignore the noise. Appreciate you, Luigio. That first free throw, Paul George knocks it down. 45 to 38. Scores 45 to 38. Richard, what's going on, man? We're working hard. D. Dave says, so basically it's the Hawks being the Hawks right now. What a game, dude. There's another one. 53 points. That's the spread. The active spread minus 53, dude. Are you seeing this right now? This is updating in real time on CBS. The spread minus 53. I have never seen that ever. Here's the shot going up for Jason Tatum. He does get the bucket. It's now 40 to 46. 40 to 46. The Atlanta Hawks shooting terribly today. Philadelphia with the basketball here. Here's a sidestep and a three ball for Paul George. Knocks down the triple. It's 49 to 40. Philadelphia with another bucket here. All right, Sam Hauser, transition three, front of the rim, rebound Kelly Oubre. Oubre gets the board. It's stolen by Derek White. He goes to the three-point line. He's got it by himself. Here come the Boston Celtics, the cavalry. He looks out to Hauser. Hauser inside to Tatum. Tatum has to shoot quickly. Tatum gets the shot to go. Now it's with Maxey and the Philadelphia 76ers. He brings the ball up. We are currently calling the game for Boston and Philadelphia. A shot for Tyrese Maxey will go. It's 51 to 42, and there's going to be a foul here at the end of the shot against Philadelphia. So the Boston Celtics going to get the ball back. We got under 3 minutes left to go. Oh, man. Isn't it, though, Freimeister? It is pretty fun. Let's see. Lodi Girl asking, have people started to leave the building yet? No, but we're cut back to a commercial break in this game. Looks like a timeout has been called. Looks like a timeout had been called there, guys. So let's do this. Timeout has been called. Looks like the score in the Knicks versus Hawks game is officially 112 to 57. And there seem to be 2 minutes and 45 seconds left to go in that game. It'd probably be faster to go this way. Looks like they're also at the free throw line. Jordan Clarkson shooting shots and a foul on the other side. Miles McBride going to go to the free throw line. Okay. All right. Nickel Alexander Walker with the basketball. Shot clock counting down. It's a missed shot right now and an offensive rebound for Jonathan Kuminga. Kuminga clears it out to Nickel Alexander Walker. Walker will drive. Looks like this will be a goaltend right now. It should be 2 points credited to Atlanta. Should be 2 points credited to Atlanta. Can bring this back up. Easy move, easy transition, guys. OG Anunoby with 29. And if we are back to this game right now, this is what we got going on. The other game wasn't the game we were ever planning to cover. We were just trying to keep some of you guys entertained, but right now we are witnessing history. 114-57. We could have a 60-plus point blowout. Actually, it's a foul and the bucket, so Nickel Alexander-Walker got the foul and the goaltend, so I guess I got 59, 60 to 112. I don't know where these numbers came from. Okay, 60 to 112, 2 minutes left to play here. Here's the run to the left-hand side. It's a handoff to Jordan Clarkson. Clarkson feeds this to the corner here, and Schumpert, that's Landry Shamet who will shoot. And, oh, my gosh, they really do have the B string out here for the New York Knicks. They're not playing any other starters. It's the smart move to do. It's going to be stolen by New York again, guys. So another steal for the New York Knicks. Here's a pass to Clarkson. Clarkson's at the three-point line at the State Farm Arena logo. Backing it up, Mohamed Gay in front of his player. Here's the feed to the inside. There will be a foul here. 1:27 left to go in this quarter for the Atlanta Hawks and the New York Knicks. We're going to the free throw line. Going to the stripe for a couple of shots. Messy sequence. Messy game here. And we got 2 free throws coming up. Jonathan Kuminga is going to be charged with the foul, guys. It's Ariel Hukporti at the free throw line. He misses free throw number 1. So Ariel Hukporti misses free throw number 1. Atlanta lost their tickets to Cancun. Hawks' score is so bad. Doubled up. Wow, they can't finish doubled up. Yeah, they can. 113-60 is the score. That's crazy, dude. 113-60. Mohamed Gay almost going to be dispossessed right now. Basketball bouncing around. Robert Zamora gifting out memberships. And the ball goes out of bounds. 112. I need eyes on this blowout, says MT Evans. Well, looks like the Celtics game is going to be going to halftime pretty soon. The score there is 44-51. The 76ers with the lead. But this is a historic game in the making here, guys. There's a layup for Jonathan Kuminga. So that's 2 points there for the Atlanta Hawks. 113-62. Bringing the ball up right now. It is going to be Jose Alvarado. Jose Alvarado to the State Farm Arena logo. He backs up. Alvarado, bottom of the screen. Bounce to the left right now. It's in the hands of Hukporti. He is going to hold here. Gives it to Alvarado. Alvarado at the three-point line. Works the perimeter. Steps up. Steps back. Hits the buzzer beater. Yes, sir! Jose Alvarado with a triple. 116-62. New York continues to flex. Here's a look to Kuminga. Kuminga will pull up and shoot. This shot will go down for Jonathan Kuminga. 27 seconds left to go. Yo, Atlanta front office. I think Tiago Splitter's looking for a job. Dude, how good would that be for Atlanta? How good would that be for Atlanta? So they're going to hold here for the final possession of the quarter. Here's the handoff to Miles McBride. McBride looks to Jose Alvarado. Small ball being played right now by New York. Step back triple. Alvarado can't get it to go. Hukporti's going to be fouled here. 5.4 left to go. At the free throw line. By the way, it looks like the New York Knicks are in the bonus. Let's see who else is in the bonus here. Show some love, says Margie. Sky's the limit, says it ain't over yet. Giving us the inside action on not one game, but 2, says J-Dog Vids. Doing what I can, J-Dog. Doing what I can. All right, y'all. We're back to this game. This is the game that I promised you guys. Unfortunately for everyone, myself included, it is an extremely one-sided blowout. The silver lining is that this could literally be the biggest blowout in NBA history that we're watching right now. So there is a silver lining to this dark, dark cloud. Atlanta down by 52. Make it 53. 53-point lead for the New York Knicks. Here it is, driving, shooting. Gabe Vincent can't get the shot at the end of the quarter. And we're going on to quarter number 4. I just messed all that up. We're going on to quarter number 4. This has been bad. This is brutal. Tough assignment Great job, says Jerry Carroll. Thanks, Jerry. Atlanta about to win, says Cornell. Hallelujah, says Jacqueline. Let's see. Trae Young is the happiest dude on the planet right now. He's not a part of this nightmare team taking place right here in Atlanta. So was Steve Kerr right? Kuminga sucks? I wouldn't make him my starter, which is probably why he's coming in off the bench. A grand jury found, I don't know what that says, a 60-point loss in the playoffs is disgusting, says E. Scott. Again, what was it? 52 points was the biggest blowout loss? So thanks for covering. Love your channel, says Isabel. Thank you, Isabel. Guys, we're still looking for 42 new subscribers. I'm basically asking the impossible of you guys in a blowout game. I don't think we're going to get to our goal today. That's okay. Unless it continues to just get excessively more and more ballooned. The difference right here, right now, is a lot. So it's a 53-point game here as we enter the fourth quarter. Rick, thank you very much. A jury of my peers. That's what I'm talking about, says Jacqueline. Let's see. My heart goes out to all the Hawks fans right now. Nasty work, says Iburn. Sky's the limit. Thank you very much. Tyrese maxed 5 for 5 threes. Wow, not half bad there, Street Hood. How much does Cat have today, says Cinco Do It. Cinco Do It. You know what? That's fair. Let's do that, brother. Okay, so we're in the end of the third quarter, about to start the fourth quarter. Let's talk about some stats for both sides here real quick. All right, this is for you, Cinco. So taking a look right now, Karl Anthony Towns today, 28 minutes played, 12 points. OG Anunoby, 27 minutes played, 29 points for OG Anunoby. I think all of that was the first half, by the way, or almost all of that was the first half. OG only played like 3 minutes in the second half. Mikal Bridges, 27 minutes, 24 points. Josh Hart today has 27 minutes, 14 points, and Jalen Brunson, 29 minutes, 17 points. The bench now has been unloaded, and the bench is starting to stack up points. Mitchell Robinson with 6, Huck Porty with 2, Clarkson with 7, Shamet, a goose egg, Alvarado with 3, and McBride with 3. Haven't seen Diawara yet. We can take a look over on the other side. And the Atlanta Hawks in this game, oh gosh. Okongwu, 27 minutes, 2 points. Jalen Johnson, 30 minutes played, 19 points. Over here with Nico Alexander-Walker, he's got 11. Dyson Daniels has 3. He's been ejected. So no more Dyson Daniels. There was a fight with him and Mitchell Robinson earlier in this game. They have both been ejected. C.J. McCollum today, 21 minutes, 11 points. And the bench has not done much here. The bench at this point. Chris Burt has played 5 minutes. He's got a goose egg. Jonathan Kuminga with 7 points. Mohamed Gay with 2. Looks like Ricochet has right now 4 points. Buddy Hield has checked in. Buddy Hield has 5. Gabe Vincent has a goose egg. So Chris Burt has a goose egg. Not good for Atlanta. It has been all New York all day. The New York Knicks kind of smoking these guys right now. So now you know. All right, folks. We start the clock. Let's see how far the Knicks can push this here. Turning the corner, passing this back to the three-point line. Shamet will drive. Shamet will shoot. He will score. 119-64. 119-64. This is impressive. Jalen Johnson to Kuminga. Kuminga. And, I mean, Atlanta has all their starters out there right now, and they're still down by 50-plus here. Spin move to the rim. That's going to be a foul that comes in late. Huck Porty. Is that Diawara now who's checked in here? On the court, it is Diawara who's checked in right now. Wow. They've got Shamet, Huck Porty, Kolek, Jeremy Sochan, and Diawara on the court. The New York Knicks have just said, go out there and have some fun, guys. We're going to win this game. Free throw at the line for Jalen Johnson. It's good at 65-119. Just subscribed, says Street Hood. Thanks, Street Hood. Dyson Daniels thrown out. What a hero, says Freimeister. Okay, Jalen Johnson knocks them both down, guys. It's 66-119, New York with the basketball. Here's a fastball and another shot for Shamet. Shamet off the rim. Shamet missed shot right there. Here comes Kuminga. Kuminga to the three-point line. Kuminga looks to Okongwu. Okongwu will turn around. Almost loses the basketball here. Will hand this one off. Here's the drive. There's the shot off the rim. No good. The putback will be successful for the Atlanta Hawks. The score is now 68-119. New York with the basketball. Backwards, Diawara goes. Back to Diawara. He's at the three-point line. He'll drive this one. He'll Euro. He'll shoot. He'll score. 121-68. 121-68, guys. 53-point lead for the New York Knicks. To the right-hand side they go. It's Jonathan Kuminga with the basketball. Kuminga to Okongwu. Okongwu to Alexander Walker, who will drive, shoot, and miss. The whistle comes in. It's going to be a foul. 10:25 left to go in quarter number 4. Shaq was right, says Alpero. Third string playing, says Mr. Mojo. All right, now, Knicks 100, says Sonny. Sonny L.A. This is painful, says Mr. Ohio player. Just 53, says Traveling Pony Studios. First free throw? Man, even at the charity stripe, they can't cash in right now. The Atlanta Hawks getting absolutely destroyed here today. The next game is scheduled to start at 9 p.m., and the rate that this game is going at, that's probably going to mean that we get to start the game on time for once. Let's start the clock again. 10:21 left to go. Here's a three-point shot that flies. This is off the rim, but it's going to be a foul before the shot, so it's going to be a foul against Hukporti. Will they break 75, says Country Kisses. I don't know. This is crazy, says Lawner Family. Is K-Town coming back in? I don't think Karl Anthony Towns is coming back, guys. I think all the starters are chilling now at this point. 160 incoming. We'll see, man. We will see. Here's a look. Here's Jalen Johnson to the left. Here's the spin move in the paint. That's going to be a shot. Looked like a travel to me. Doesn't matter. The shot's not going to go. It's rebounded by New York. Here's the run. There's the feed. There's the jam. Another running dunk. This time it's Jeremy Sohan who gets the his first bucket of the day. McCollum to Kuminga. Kuminga tries to get past Shamet. That's a big push off there. Another whistle. And looks like Kuminga's going to go to the free throw line to shoot a couple. 9:44 left to go in this one. Probably use some water. A little on the thirsty side. Lawner Family saying we're cooked. Fact. Definitely cooked. Ashley, cheers. Thank you for that. Put in the ticket collectors, popcorn vendors, rest the players. This game was unreal. We're witnessing history. Not like I would have hoped for history, nothing left. He's saying, not like I would have hoped for, but history nonetheless. Go Knicks, go, says our boy Freimeister. 9:42 here left to go, guys. The score is now 70-123. Still a 53-point game. Here's the move from Kolek. Kolek will finger roll right now and get that one to go. Even Kolek right now is looking like Austin Reeves instead. Here's a pass and another one. Jonathan Kuminga looks to the left, looks to the right. Kuminga's going to post up and try to work his way up against Kolek. And Kuminga is going to just continue to draw fouls here. He's going to go to the line to shoot 2 more. Jonathan Kuminga goes to the free throw line to shoot 2. 9:13 left in this game. I need Jose Alvarado for 2 shots, says Mike Jones. Why is Brunson still in the game? He's definitely not. Did I say Brunson? Because he's definitely not in this game. On the court right now, Shamet, Collett, Hukporti, Sohan, and Diawara. On the court for Atlanta, Kuminga, Risache, Okongwu, Chris Pert, and Wallace. Poor babies. You think OG Anunoby coming back in? I don't think so, guys. I don't think so. None of the starters are, says Cujo. Bulldogs especially. No starters are going to be playing here. Looks like the score is 72 to 125. Again, a 53-point game. Here's the ball in the hands of Diawara. He looks to the left. He feeds, a feed to the inside, a pass to the three-point line. Shamit, one more. Diawara for three. No good. A rebound this time. Defensive rebound by Keaton Wallace. So Wallace looks to Jalen Johnson. Johnson, that's actually a shot for Corey Crispert, who knocks down the triple. Okay, a 50-point game. It's 75 to 125. So Country, they got to 75 only just. There's going to be a shot that goes in. It's 127 to 75. Wallace with the basketball. Wallace to the top of the screen. Wallace looks to, stolen basketball here. The New York Knicks come up with a steal on the run, driving, kicks it to the three-point line. Shamit, yes, sir! Shamit with another triple. It's now a 55-point lead, 130 to 75. 55-point lead right now. Bounce pass, Crispert at the three-point line. Crispert going to hold. Crispert going to drive. Crispert almost gets dispossessed. Fadeaway jump shot going to be knocked down right here. Looks like Zachary Risachet is able to get one back. 130 to 77. 130 to 77. Crispert to the left. That is not Crispert. This is Kolek, Kolek for three. Kolek will shoot. Looks like a whistle going to come in anyways. Might have been a turnover here. Ariel Hookporty going to be hit with a 3-second violation. Let's see. So what you're saying is that Atlanta still has a chance. 53-point deficit right now. Looks like Nico Alexander-Walker. No, looks like we're seeing a few. Yeah, we're seeing all the benches get unloaded. Yep, going to need this now. Going to need my good old cheat sheet now, because we've got deep, deep bench play. This is a beautiful disaster, says Cortland. What a blowout, says Avid Mall. I'm a Knicks fan, says Lauren. Hard to be a Hawks fan right now. I'd be apologizing for you. It's a tough place to be if you're a New York Knicks fan right now. Basketball in the hands of Keaton Wallace. Wallace to the right. Wallace is at the three-point line, covered by Shamit. Wallace will put his head down. He'll pull up and shoot from the free throw line. It's off the back of the rim, and it's going to be a rebound here from Diawara. So Diawara gets the pull down. He'll make his move. He looks to the left. He gives it here to Paul Daddier. And, oh my gosh, they have really gone deep into the bench right now. Daddier for three. That's good. Oh, my goodness. And I don't even know if I'm saying that right, but wow, everybody on the New York Knicks are getting buckets right now. Jonathan Kuminga looks to the left, and it's right now in the hands of Crispert. Crispert at the three-point line goes to Kuminga, back to Crispert. He pulls up to the elbow. A whistle going to be blown. Looks like this whistle. Man, sham, says Mr. Mojo. Atlanta's pro teams are cursed, says Donnie. Harold, thank you, sir. Will Clarkson come back in? I don't know, Junior Joe. The real victims are the Hawks having this team named after them. Honestly, the real victims are the Hawks fans in attendance at that game. Could you imagine paying $5,000, $10,000, $20,000 for a courtside seat in a do-or-die game, and you are now the biggest blowout in NBA history, and you were there for that game? You paid $20,000 to be a part of something like that. That is insane. Tim, I hear you. I've seen you ask this question a few times, Tim. I'm going to tell you this, brother. First of all, Tim, welcome to this channel. If you are ever curious, this isn't just to you, Tim. I am speaking directly to you, buddy. Tim DePook. Here is literally spelled out for you, buddy. On court. If you do not see the player that you are looking for on court, they are not on the court. So no, Karl Anthony Towns is not in, nor will he be coming back in this game. On the court for the Atlanta Hawks, it's Kuminga, Risachet, Crispert, Bradley, and Wallace. On the court for the Knicks, it's Shamit, Sohan, Daddier, Kolek, and Diawara. I think I said those names right. Put Clarkson back in, bro. Atlanta needs Nico Harris. No way, bro. Fire Nico. 133 to 77. What happened? Good point about the money. These folks spent Magic City is going wild tonight, says Yusuf. Let's see. My girlfriend said she wants me to buy Knicks courtside seats. Poof. That's brutal. Why is Kuminga stat padding right now, says Jay. Where's Towns? Let me ask you this, man. Would you play your best players and risk them getting hurt with 7 minutes left to play, even though you are up by 56 points? Right? 56? Is that where we're at right now? This is insanity, what we're witnessing here. The New York Knicks, 133. It's 56 points. 133 to 77. Why would Karl Anthony Towns play? Why would we see any of the starters at this point? You're only asking for them to get hurt. Now, if you're tired of losing your parlays, there is an alternate solution, guys. You can start investing with Acorns. If you guys want to help the channel out, I've got a link in the description down below. And instead of saying, oh, man, I just blew $500 today, you can say, oh, I just invested $500 this month. And if you do that time after time, you will eventually see some returns. Now, it's the long game, guys, but the annual return rate on the S&P 500 index fund is 10%. It's been like that over the past 100 years. So not to get preachy about it, but if you guys are sick and tired of losing your parlays, if you're sick and tired of losing your parlays, you can use the link in the description below and start coming up with a real financial strategy. Anyways, let's see. Stupid question for anyone asking where the starters are, says John323. This is a massacre, says Kid Bax. How long is this timeout? It's over now, Gojo. Here's the free throw. Chris Burt knocks it down. First free throw for Chris Burt is good. So the first free throw for Chris Burt is good. It's now 78 to 133. I'm breaking even with the Sixers, says Dennis. What is parlay? Parlay? Have you never watched Pirates of the Caribbean? Very different parlay. Basketball in the hands of Diawara. He looks to Kolek. Kolek, one more. They're moving the ball well right now. Backing things up here. It's going to be Diawara one more time. Diawara hands off to Shamet. Shamet at the three-point line. Shamet showing off the moves, the handles, the dribbles. Shamet kicks to the three. Here's a shot. It's up. It's no good. It's rebounded by New York. New York gets the ball back at half court. Basketball goes out of bounds. Looks like this time it's out of bounds. Last touch right there by Ricochet. So it goes out of bounds. It's actually Wallace who had the last touch. Please, OG, get in the game, says Lazy. Lazy, please no spam in the chat. We see you, buddy. I can't control that. I understand that your emotions are high right now. But it's okay to just accept the fact that you lost your bet, bud. It happens. No look back behind the head. This shot goes. It's going to be a miss for Jeremy Sochan. It's rebounded here by the Atlanta Hawks. Atlanta down right now by a landslide. Ball is in the hands of Ricochet. Ricochet backwards here. It's now with Keaton Wallace. Wallace will shoot, lays a brick. Ricochet gets the rebound. He's going to miss this one. Another brick. It goes out of bounds. Last touched apparently by New York. It stays here with Atlanta. All right, 133 to 78. 5 minutes and 50 seconds left to go in this game, and the misery will be over for the Hawks. Here's the inbound pass to Chris Burt. Chris Burt, closely guarded right here by Sochan. Turns the corner here, gets past Sochan. Change of personnel. They are playing zone defense there. Here's the shot for Chris Burt. It's off the back of the rim and out of bounds. Last touch by Atlanta. It's Knicks ball. 133 to 78. 5 minutes and 37 seconds left to go in this colossal and historic whooping. Ball in the hands of Shamet. So Landry Shamet will bring it up. Shamet cuts to the logo. He hands this one backwards. It's with Kolek. Kolek. Oops, back to Shamet. Shamet, one more. It's now with Sochan. Sochan makes his move towards the rim. Pushed back out. Kicks it to the three. This triple will fly. Looks like Daddier can't get it to go. It's rebound now by the Hawks. Hawks with it. To the left-hand side. Feeds inside. A man open in the corner. Not going to get it the shot to go. A foul under the rim. And it looks like Keaton Wallace may have been fouled right now. Actually, Daddier commits the shooting foul. Let's see who goes to the line. Let's see who goes to the line right now. Over 2,000 people still watching with us, guys. Thanks for hanging out during this blowout. Please be sure to smash the like button if you have not already done so. And, this game might actually be worth sharing. If you're a Knicks fan and you haven't shared this game with someone yet, you can share the largest blowout in NBA history with one of your friends in the next 5 minutes, and we can finish this game together. Let's see how many people are out there and willing to share this live stream. Tony Bradley's at the free throw line shooting 2 shots. The second free throw and the first free throw will both fall right now. It's still a 53-point lead for the New York Knicks, and this ball's going to be poked away. Here's the drive to the rim. It's an easy jam right there for Keaton Wallace. It's still a 51-point lead for the Knicks. They could do that 20 more times, and it would still be a 12-point lead for the Knicks. You're like not kidding. 20 more times that could happen, and it would still be technically an 11-point lead for the Knicks. Here's Diawara at the three-point line. Diawara makes the move. He will shoot. He will miss. There's the putback jam. Looks like there's a foul on the Atlanta Hawks. Huck Porty now going to go to the free throw line to shoot 2 shots. So Huck Porty to the line to shoot 2. And in case you're wondering, the Philadelphia 76ers have blown the doors off that game as well. They're up by 14 in that one. First free throw for Huck Porty. It's good. 134-82. No, I want my parlay, says the GOAT. At the line for Huck Porty. Off the front of the rim, no good. This time it'll be rebounded by Tony Bradley. 4.5 minutes here left to go. The New York Knicks putting on a clinic here today. The defense so good, guys. They held them to 25 points in the first half or something like that. It was ugly. I don't even remember what the score was. That forgettable for the Hawks. The stadium is damn near empty right now. Here's a shot that is going to fall for Keaton Wallace. This does make it 84-34. It's still a 50-point game. 4 minutes and 12 seconds left to go. Basketball with Diawara. Diawara will bring it up to the logo. Diawara directing traffic here. It's a handoff, and it goes to Shamet. Shamet for 3. No good. Rebound. Last touch by New York. Out of bounds. And it's going to be Hawks basketball. 3:59 left to play in this game. On the court, ladies and gentlemen, I'm hearing a lot of you guys ask the same question time and time again. You can see your players who are on the court. Here's a three-point shot. This one is no good. It's going to be missed by the Atlanta Hawks. The ball now in the hands of Diawara once again. He goes to the straightaway. Feeds this one. Daddier will drive. Kicks it here to Kolek. Kolek goes to the free throw line. Diawara lines up the tray. Another miss. Rebound here, though, by Huck Porty. Whistle comes in. 3:32. Karl Anthony Towns with his arm behind his buddies. He's talking trash right now. They're chilling. The New York Knicks, all smiles on the bench right here. Look at Mikal Bridges. They're literally they're having a good old time. They know they're going to the next round. Just make 17 threes in a row, says Vince. In a row. In a row. Just put on a three-point shootout. They're going to give you a chance to do a three-point shootout. No return, no rebuttal. Bad pass here as Diawara throws that pass into the fourth row. Here's the inbound pass for the Atlanta Hawks. Atlanta with the basketball. They are down by 50 with 3 minutes here left to go. Honestly, would love to see the New York Knicks blow out the Hawks even further. Would like this to be 60 or 70-point blowout, but I don't think that's going to happen. Here's a look to Crispert. Crispert's at the three-point line. Crispert going to be picked up right now by Kolek. He shoots. No good. Rebound by Shamet. Shamet gets the pull down. 3 minutes left to play. This is mostly just milking the clock now at this point. To the left, Kolek will go. He receives a hip check there. Not going to get the whistle, but he does get the bucket to go. It's 136-84, 52-point lead here for the New York Knicks. Most points in a playoff game in franchise history for New York by now. That's it, guys. 136 is officially the most points ever scored by the New York Knicks in the postseason. This is going to be a whistle. 234, you just witnessed history twice, ladies and gentlemen, in this game. Twice. I'll say that one more time. The New York Knicks now have 136 points in this game, and that is officially the most points ever scored by the New York Knicks franchise in a postseason game. Additionally, they took the largest lead ever in NBA history into the locker room during this game as well. New York put the entire NBA on notice. Better keep your eyes up. Better keep your eyes up because New York is coming. Let's see, had to edit it like 10 times for no flags, but it's published. Which one was it, Santino? What'd you publish? Hold on, I got to take a look. Trying to see Santino's other comment. Did you text me? Which one was it, Santino? Which one did you post, bro? Which one did you post, bro? Okay, let's see. Let's see what it is. The fight, says Santino. Bet. The fight has been posted. I love it. How about the fact that New York, couple things, bros. New York made history. So they had the largest halftime lead ever in NBA history in this game. And the New York Knicks have now scored the most points that they have ever scored in franchise history in a postseason game. Pretty crazy. Wow. They have a big lead. Who cares, says Mike Curry. Knicks fans care. Mike, don't be salty because the Knicks are whooping them right now. Don't get mad about it. Don't get mad. You can't be mad at the New York Knicks. Give them credit, man. They did their thing today. Are you going to stream the Timberwolves game? Hell yeah. Let's see. I just don't know a good way to post the record-breaking stats. We can talk about it. We can talk about it after the game, bro. We can talk about it later tonight if you want. But that's a good point. Yeah, well, anyways. I know, right, says Mr. Mojo. Getting blown out by 50 at home with the series on the line is insane, says Double B Green. Mike Curry, we can't always lose, says Jacqueline. Haters gonna hate, says Nasty Gardening Tools. All right, well, you know what? It might be smart to just go ahead and start shifting some of these to the next game. This is going to be the next game is going to be Nuggets on the road. Excuse me. Nuggets are the away team. Browse, away bench, away starters. Okay. All right, guys. So Saturday, we're definitely not getting this game. That's not happening. Looks like the Knicks are going to win this one. We would have been getting the start of Game 1 between the Knicks and the Celtics if the Celtics were able to close out. But right now, the Boston Celtics in Philadelphia are down 71-57 with 7:34 left to go in that game. I mean, it is a 14-point lead for the 76ers, but it does feel like the 76ers are likely going to win that game. So we are not going to end up seeing Game 1 between Knicks and Celtics. We're going to end up probably seeing this Game 7. So we'll probably do Game 7. I also believe that tonight the Minnesota Timberwolves will fall to the Nuggets, and we're going to get Game 7, and Denver's going to win that series as well. So we'll probably only have 2 games for y'all on Saturday. Here's a deep range Kolek 3. That's no good. This game is almost over, 136-84 with 2 minutes and 24 seconds left to go. Bounce to the left-hand side. At the three-point line, moving the arms, handing this off backwards. Here's the drive to the rim. That's a layup that is good, interestingly enough. So Risa Shea gets another 2 points. 136-86, 50-point lead right now. There's a look to the right, and one more. Ball looks like bounce pass inside. That's a whistle and a kick ball right now. Under 2 minutes left to play, 1:59 on the clock. This ain't right what the Knicks did to the Hawks. It's embarrassing, says Sky Dust. Tony, I see you. Double B Green. Diego saying Ewing, Starks, Houston, and Frazier at the game was cool. I mean, getting to watch this New York Knicks team, that's crazy, man. Diawara goes to the corner. Kolek for 3. Air balls it right now. Come on, New York, get some more points. Let's stack up on this record. Just one more bucket would be nice. A three-point shot flies. This one is no good. Going up for the rebound, it's going to be Huckporty. Full court pass here. Kolek will drive. Ooh, that's Daddier who gets it. That's 138-86, a 52-point lead for the New York Knicks. Knicks winning this game, no doubt about it. 124 at the three-point line, moving to the left-hand side, driving and getting rejected by Hukporti. He gets the block and the ball. Moving it now, Kolek with it. Kolek will drive. Quick left-handed layup. He'll be fouled. He'll go to the free throw line with 109 remaining. So a chance to put up 140 in this game. The Atlanta Hawks with 86 right now. Points, points, points. Mr. Mojo says, finish him. First free throw is good. 139 to 86. A clinic, says Jacqueline. Sarah, what's up? How are you, Sarah? Second free throw right now. Also good, so Kolek knocks them both down. He's got 6 points today. It's 140 to 86. 140 to 86. There are a few people who stayed behind there, but there seem to be a lot of New York jerseys hanging out right now. Bounce pass to the right-hand side. Here's the move. Pass to the three-point line. That's going to be a bucket right there. So a three-point shot will land. Looks like Tony Bradley knocks it down. Kolek brings it up. He goes to the left. He's at the three-point line. He looks to Diawara. Back to Kolek. He will drive. Left-handed here. He goes up with the right. Can't get it to go. It's rebounded by Atlanta. Atlanta tries to get a consolation prize going the other way. Three-point shot. It's up. Chris Burt can't get it to go. He gets his own rebound. 24 seconds here left to go. He passes to the three-point line. This one's up. Also another miss. And it looks like New York will hold for the end of the game. The New York Knicks will advance and eliminate the Atlanta Hawks in such a crazy way. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you've been watching Football Nation, and you've been watching the New York Knicks make history as they completely obliterate. This is the largest playoff win in franchise history for this team. The largest playoff win in franchise history for the New York Knicks. That's it, man. That's the end of the game. Well, guys, I'm going to turn around and get ready for the next game. We'll be live in just a few minutes. If y'all want to watch the next game with us, here is hoping that it's not an ugly, nasty blowout. Thank you guys for watching, despite the fact that we bounced between one game and the other. But here is the link for the next game. I will be covering the Denver Nuggets versus the Minnesota Timberwolves. We'll be live in about 15 minutes, guys. So if you want to watch that, please click the link in the chat. And if you're tired of losing your parlays, man, I know I've said it multiple times here today, check out Acorns. It's a much better way to make your money work for you. All right, guys, I'm done. We're going to be live again in a few minutes, so I'm going to turn off this camera, turn off my microphone, and make some changes in the background. Until next time, you've been watching Football Nation. My name is Mario. Let's effing go. Peace out, guys.